Hello, good morning. What's up, guys? Hello, 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 hello. Hi. Happy Friday. Happy April again. For those that didn't get to see me, hear me say Happy April last time I was streaming on the first, because that was a quick stream. I dipped immediately because of that. Yo, I woke up like 30 minutes ago. Well, not really. Maybe like 40 minutes ago. I'm like, oh yeah, right. There's a new cover today. And I didn't say I would stream, but I implied it. So I'm like, all right, hi, I'm here. My attendance is marked. Hopefully you guys are having a great Friday so far. I'm tired, but I wanted to mention, like, since the new cover is out, there's gonna be more songs coming out this year, because I was like, you know what? I got a little, oh, I got to stop like recording shit and then throwing it in the back burner because I'm not satisfied enough, and I just gotta like put it out there. I'm gonna put it out there. This is one of the songs that I actually felt like, I was a little not as 100% satisfied with, but that I ended up liking it after listening to it a couple times. I was like, okay, maybe I'm just too hard on myself. I don't know. Hopefully you like the cover. It's out now, by the way. Check it out. It's on YouTube for those of you that don't know. I did mention on the Discord that it's out right now, but I should what's it called? I should link it. What am I doing? Here we go. Mods. Oh, mods. Where are my mods at? New song cover out now. Okay, here it is, and I'll just pin this bad boy right there. Okay. It's already 1/4 of the year. Dude, don't remind me. Don't remind me about that. I don't want to think about shit like that, bro. Ah, you're right. It's already April, man. I'm going on a trip in a couple weeks from now. I told you guys this already, right? So I won't be streaming middle of the month because I'm going to just it's not like abroad. I'm just going to be going somewhere in America, like back home a little bit. If you want to think about that, like I'm gonna go back to the East Coast for a bit, so that's why. Because I feel a little homesick. All right, I feel a little homesick. I just want to go back home and chill, and well, not like home, but the general area, right? I don't want to be around my parents right now, because I still need to show them like I'm a grown ass man right now. I don't need you. I'm stubborn right now. Also, really, thank you for the 5 gifted. Miko, thank you for the 5 gifted too. And Ray, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you guys. Good morning. Appreciate it. You guys got gifted from any of these guildies. Be sure to give them a thank you. All right. So, yeah. I just want to go back to the general area and, have some fun for a little bit. And then I'll come back and be ready to stream again, as always, right? Before summer creeps in. Because, dude, before you know it, May and June's gonna come by and it's like, oh damn, already? What the fuck happened? Right? Because shit moves fast. Shit moves fast. This year be moving fast too. I be moving fast now as well. I already told you guys, like, I've been active again with what gym shit. I don't know why. I think it was because, you know what prompted it? I remember like one day I was just doing my usual stuff at the gym and I realized, damn, I used to lift a lot more heavier, but that was when I was more insane, like a couple of years ago, because I took it like way too seriously, where it's like that's all I talked about and that's all people like talked about with me, and it was like, ooh, wait, maybe I don't want that, because I feel like annoying, if I talk too much about that side of me, the gym rat shit, and then I just embraced it again, so I'm back on my bullshit. is pretty much why oh, I've been so sore again, but it's like a good sore. It's such an addictive one. Like I love it so much. So yeah. hopefully Hopefully, I get over body dysmorphia and get the muscles that I want to be happy with. Yeah, that's basically it. Anyways, yeah, what's up? What's up with you guys? How's it going? Happy Friday. It's the weekend now. What y'all up to, huh? Why does being sore feel good to you? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's partly like a masochistic thing, but it generally just feels like addictive. It's like, ooh. Maybe it's like proof of progress. You know what I mean? That soreness around your body just is like a reminder to, oh, it's working, right? It's like feeling yeah, kind of. That's it. We need to get you a different way to be sore. What do you mean by that, huh? Are you praying that, you know, I crack someone? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, that's how I took it. How else am I supposed to take it? Yeah, I think for overall, the in general, the next few days, I think I want to be playing some. What are we playing tomorrow, chat? Oh God, I know Sunday we're gonna play Subliminal. Remember the game? It came out a few days ago, and yeah, I want to give it a good try and see what it's about because I'm interested to see what they cooked up because I've been waiting on this game for a while. My hair's on fire. What? Oh, you mean my mom? Yeah. Maybe tomorrow, Walking Dead, right? That'd be a good time. Walking Dead tomorrow. Well, I played Tomodachi Life. No, I'm not. I didn't grow up with that. Actually, I just don't get, dude. Maybe it's just me. I don't get The Sims. I don't get Tomodachi Life. That's just not me. Something about those games just never called out to me when I was a kid. I never played any of them. I didn't really care for any of them. I don't know what it is, guys. Damn. It wasn't my like bread and butter growing up. It was mostly Pokemon and shooting games. That was my flavor. So and the occasional Just Dance. I don't know why, but that was available too. So I didn't really find like a draw to Tomodachi Life and Sims and shit like that. I don't know what it is. It just didn't really appeal to me. Maybe I'm not the audience for it. That's okay, right? Just like how some people that watch me, like they come in like, you know what? He's cool, but not my cup of tea. That's fine. You know, that's normal. It is what it is. It doesn't feel good when, you know, your friends can't understand why you like the thing that you like. Well, maybe they can understand, but they don't. It's okay for them to not also indulge, right, in the thing that you like. And that's fine. That's what makes us different. And once you understand that, you're going to have so much better mental health, right? That's like a big step in maturing, is realizing, hey, you don't need to surround yourself with the people that like the exact same things you do. They can have different tastes, right? Have different tastes. You're telling me you never made your crush in Sims? No. I didn't have many crushes, man. All right. Growing up in Catholic school made me sexually repressed. And when I went to college, no one was my type. So I was just kind of like, oh, all right. At least I have my right hand. It sounds sad. It's more sad than funny when you think about it. So don't laugh at that. Don't laugh at that. But yeah, how you guys been? Come on, yo, what's up? Terrible day. What do you mean deadlines? Oh yeah, dude. No, it's Good Friday right now. Easter this weekend is Bunny Day soon, right? Dude, people gotta be on spring break right now if your school systems allow for that, right? Yeah, Easter. Come on, guys. We got a little Easter action going on. But not the Bunny Day flashbacks? What do you mean? Not the Bunny Day flashbacks, huh? Bunny outfit? Bro, I feel like there's gotta be something better than just like, oh, I'm gonna put my character in a bunny outfit, right? That's like, everyone does that. Everybody does that, dude. What else can I do, huh? What y'all think? Writing while listening to your stream. Oh, hey. Chocolate guildies. Eggs. An egg outfit. All right. I don't mind. Sure. I'll wear an egg outfit. I thought you guys were going to say something worse with eggs. The whole, like, eggs up your ass content going to go crazy on Easter. A lot of people like that. I've learned. Dude, so many people like feet now. You motherfuckers were the same people that were shitting on me and a bunch of others like, oh, feet. Those are just, I would never like feet. Oh my goodness, right? And now, holy shit, look at all the feet lovers and defenders these days. It's like, damn, I see you. I remember when you weren't in the trenches when I wasn't fighting the wars when you guys were, throwing eggs and tomatoes at me. Fucking fake ass feet fan. Well, they ain't real. They ain't real ones. I know a real feet fucker when I see one. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say. And I think it's like, dude, it's the same thing with pineapple pizza. If you want me to make a comparison, there's so many people that end up liking it once they try it for the first time. It's just like they let the audience dictate their opinion because it's widely like, oh shit, oh this is terrible. I would never eat this, right? It's like the same thing with mint chocolate chip ice cream and pineapple pizza. It's like, bro, just try it one time, and it's like, oh wait, actually, yummy, yummy, right? So many people end up figuring out, damn, it's good. It's human psychology. Yeah, classic. And then feet, it's like, wow, you get it now. You get it now. It's like the same thing with tacos al pastor, bro. Like, no one complained about the pineapple bits that go on an al pastor taco, right? Because there's a little bit of pineapple in there. And it's a pleasant little bite, like, yummy, delicious. A little sweet, a little tangy, right? It's flavor. Mint chocolate's not it. You're not it. Shut up. God, piss me off, man. Clearly, it's not for you if you tried it. But yeah, that's all I want to complain about. Dude, who is the motherfucker? I have beef with you guys. Somebody went on my wish list, right? And sent me Nagito Komaeda Nendoroid figurine and Nagito Komaeda scented spray and Nagito Komaeda body pillow. Who's sending me all this stuff? I don't want it. You know how much he pisses me off. And to my surprise, I'm like, oh, who sent me mail, right? I go downstairs to the lobby, right? I get a couple things. I'm like, huh? I don't recall getting any gifts from my. So then I open it. I'm like, there's just no way. Someone sent me a fucking Nagito spray from Otaku Sense or something, and then like there's apparently there's a Nagito Komaeda Nendoroid, which shouldn't surprise me, and a body pillow. I don't even have a body pillow. What do you think I'm gonna fucking put that? And the scent doesn't even smell that good. It doesn't smell like hope. Ultimate gift. Shut up. Oh, on my wall. You think I'm gonna put that guy up on my wall? Mr. Komaeda on my bedroom wall? I don't want to wake up and look at him while he's like looking all blushy and breathable. Like, no, I don't need that. No, thank you. I should have Nagito's underwear. What? All right, we're going too far now. Random. Good morning. Hello. Thank you for the 25. Appreciate it, Random. W Random. Send them to me then. The fact that, dude, why all y'all just being like, well, give it to me then, give it to me. So many people are like that. You Nagito lovers. Oh. Your love for him will know no bounds. But yeah, it's like, I can't believe. Is this what you guys are doing now? This is my bad for allowing you to send surprise gifts on my phone, because like I've gotten some funny things. Some very funny things were sent over to me so far. I will not mention a couple of them. One of them was kind of cute. It was like a cat paw little thing for a chair, right? It's like a little cushion. I like that, right? Nagito Komaeda spray. Don't like that at all, but yeah. We can send you anything. Well, within reason, right? Within reason, yes. Also, thank you for the love on the song cover. By the way, I appreciate everyone that has said anything kind or just shared it around. As always, I appreciate y'all whenever you comment, share, and like it, share the new stuff around the block. Whenever I post new content, it helps out a lot. Makes me happy. So thank you for doing all that for me, right? And as a reward, I did want to share with you guys a little bit, right? Some I want to let you hear my raw vocals for it to show all the layers of things that went into this song cover, because did a little bit more on this cover compared to normal, thanks to what the vocal guides that we cooked up is very good. It's very fun too. Ryan, thank you for the 20. Good morning, Ryan. What's up, man? You guys gotta get from Ryan. Be sure to give him a thank you too. Let me find it. Where is it? Yeah, where is everything? I think it should be here. Is it this one? Oh, I don't know if I have it. Well, I have something close to it. Let me find it. Is it this one? What is the schedule? Oh, I just mentioned it, dude. I'm just chilling today. We're talking. I'm catching up. We're yapping, all right, for fun. See how everyone's doing. We're coming together. Celebrate another W song release. Thank you, guys. Here it is. I found it. All right. Open your ear holes. Listen. I think this is it. It's gonna sound weird because this is everything before it gets timed and mixed and all that shit. You know what I mean? For people that are familiar, hold on. I have to drink some water. Give me a sec. For people that are familiar with the song process, it goes through layers of editing and stuff like that. Gotta mix it into the instrumental, and then people gotta time it properly and shit. But this is what it sounds like when we were cooking up ad libs and the harmonies and extra shit to make it more flavorful, right? Just think of it I'm just showing you guys what the ingredients are. It's gonna sound weird at first, right? But we'll do a comparison. そこに会いたかった。二つだけのモンスターが育った。それを愛さなくちゃ。ダメだったからダメだった。どうして僕ばっか。You'll hear everything else. どれも綺麗だったが、どれも嫌いだった。See, that stuff, it's just everything laid out before it gets adjusted and pushed to the back of the vocals too. But it's extra things that want to do you know what I mean? So it's, again, a lot of stuff that you don't typically hear or pay attention to, because not a lot of people really tune in and pay attention to those type of things when they hear a song or a song cover. They might notice it and they appreciate it, right? But they don't think about, oh wow, that's good. It's they notice that in the back. It sounds so weird when you don't hear it with all the instruments all being loud.
どう考えても君に待つ虜になっちゃってる僕の宇宙どうしようもないから泣く泣く二人で知らない星にでも逃げましょうどう頑張っても僕は普通この障害全部ビビリバビブどうしようもないことハクハク中無理コンセク最後のプロポーズ嫌われちゃったらどうしようとか考えてんの色嫌われちゃったらどうしようとか考えてんの色雨が降って夜を待って風になったあの子幸せってなんだろうね難しいことわかね雨が降って夜を待って星になったあの子幸せってなんだろうねもう君のことわかねえな嫌われちゃったらどうしようとか考えてんの色
It sounds so, yeah, I love that part a lot. That was like 3 layers of sounds to make it sound like really nice. I don't get. Oh wow, everything came out together really well. Like when it's all calm together like that, I'm like, I can get a general idea if it'll sound great or not by the end product. And when I heard this all put together, just like slapped on there with before all the editing and stuff, I'm like, ooh, you know what? This might be it. I think we figured it out. We figured out like the sounds to like make it more juicy. So yeah, that was a little bit of a treat for those of you that decide to come by here today. Hello. I'll give a shout out to Sagi for that, by the way. That was one of the people I was working with to help make this cover possible. Thank you, W Sagi. Great advice. Great project management. Put in the credits for that. But yeah, the cover is out on YouTube, so thank you guys for all the love and the support as always. I love singing. I love doing my covers, and I want to do more of that. I feel like I got the motivation back to do more covers again. So there will be a couple more coming soon. I still gotta do an Indonesian song. I do know one because one of the sub goals was I do a song cover in Indonesian, right? I have one in mind. But it's hard, man. I've never sung in the language before, so there's like intricacies I got to do that aren't stuff that I'm typically used to. So yeah, I need to consult my Indonesian friends about that. It's rough. Which song? That's private. That's a secret, man. You're being too nosy. Yeah, Michi's one of the people I'm gonna ask about because, I mean, she's the first thought. The second one is Kobo. It's like, yeah, that's it. Michi and Kobo. And who else? Who else do I know? Fuck. Maybe Ollie, and that's it. So yeah. Hopefully it comes out well. I'm hoping it does, man. I'm just doing my shit. Having fun. New cover's so good. Thank you. Appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. Be sure to let the people know. So, dude, what am I doing today? Guys, what am I doing today? I didn't really have a plan at all. I was just like, let me go live and talk, right? I just came here. I'm like, oh, well, I don't know what I'm doing today. There's nothing to really play, right? Aster, thank you for the 5. I don't really feel like playing a game, because like... I could just talk. Yeah, I don't mind, but I thought you guys minded. That's why I was like worried. I was like, oh, do they care if I'm just talking today? For fun? No. I've not touched Pokopia since last time, guys. I have not touched it at all. So yeah, I've been playing more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon than anything else lately, cause I'm a Pokemon Dude, Yeah. I want them to do another Mystery Dungeon game or do a remake of Sky, maybe in the style of DX. I just love Pokemon Mystery Dungeon so much. It's one of my favorite spin-off series of all time. I also played Pokemon Rangers when I was a kid too. Pokemon Rangers, Pokemon Mystery Dungeons, oh, those are great games. They don't really do too many spin-offs these days. I think like you could compare the card game, the mobile card game that they've done to something as a spin-off. And what else? Pokemon Sleep, Pokemon Snap. But I want story. I don't want stuff like that. I want a good story, man. Something like compelling. Maybe a little dark. And it's just like, oh, gets me a little... I played a lot of games like that when I was a kid, right? And when I feel like the older stuff just felt more compelling to me, then damn, I'm gonna feel like an old man, bro. I'm gonna be like a balding old man yelling at a cloud. I don't want to do that, bro. I don't fucking do that. Pokemon Ranger destroy your DC touchscreen? No! You know what destroyed my DS? You want to know what fucking killed my DS? Luigi. Motherfucking Luigi and his poker table. Oh my god. And the Find Luigi minigame, that made me rage as a kid. I tossed my DS when his stupid little ass laughs at me. I'm like, oh god. I have a little unfettered hate towards him from when I was younger. But today, like, it's okay. I think it's calmed down a lot by the fact that I see a lot of Bowser fan art just destroying that Italian twink. So, yeah, it's a W. These days. Oh, I gotta watch the new movie too. The movie, I think it came out a couple days ago, right? Yeah, I heard a lot about like people are feeling mixed about what the Mario movie. The second one, but who knows, right? I don't know yet. I don't want to hear anything. I want to go into it unspoiled and just experience it for what it is, right? There's another one? Yeah, there's another one. It came out on April 1st. Dude, there's been a lot of shit happening too. Dude, I woke up this morning and like, fuck, just I saw some shit about what, Holo Stars? Like, what's going on with that, dude? They cut funding to them in Japan. I'm just like, is that the same for the English branch too? Damn, because I have a lot of friends there, both in from EN side and JP side. So I'm like thinking, oh shit, I did not even know like this was going on. First you're hearing this, yeah, I saw some stuff on Twitter about it. It's like, whoa, why the fuck did they cut funding, bro? Because it's like not what financially plausible for them. It's like, dude, then that feels bad. Is it for EN2? I have no idea. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I saw and what I've come across. I'm not a reliable source. Just talking about it. Is Recipe and Company? I feel like the job of a company is like to help propel you to, you know, they're supposed to give you the foundations and support to do what you need to do, right? Like they're supposed to give you the support system you need. They give you an audience that's already pre-established too, in a way. And you know, when they don't do that, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like this goes for any VTuber company, any like talent company, dude. Like, what the fuck are you doing if you don't do the thing that you said that you're gonna do to help, you know, make them? I don't know. That shit pisses me off a lot whenever I think about it and how it's handled sometimes. But hey, I'm not an expert. Maybe there's more that goes into it that I'm not aware of, but I'm allowed to be a little like skeptical about it. Because, like, imagine going into, like, a talent company and you're promised, like, these resources and to do the most that you can with what you have to make people happy, make yourself happy, make a living, right? And then all of a sudden, they take it away. Like, a lot of the fun, like, the financial aspect of it, they take that part away. It's like, wow, what? And, like, maybe you didn't even get that much anyways, right? Because sometimes I'd be feeling like they have to take stuff out of their own pocket as well. It's like not entirely possible because, you know, they got budget and shit, right? It would make me mad. If I were in that position, like, I had their shoes on right now, I think I would have left within months. I just do not mix well with that type of culture. And so that's why I respect those that are able to so much so abide by that and make it work for themselves, right? Everybody's a little different. It's about the respect. It's about the respect, y'all. Maybe I don't know. Fuck. I've been thinking a lot about how VTubers are these days as well. Like the current scene of VTubing in the past year, right? I don't know, maybe it's my lack thereof of browsing anymore, but I just feel like I know who I like to watch. I feel like I know what I like to do myself, and I just don't see too many new like faces in this space, because I feel like the space is very unfriendly to newer people. But I guess that's just a part of it being an overly saturated market, right? When you think about it, I'm gonna start talking about it again. Oh shit. I'm gonna start talking about it again. But you know, sometimes it needs to be talked about and said to help other people realize, like, you know, when you go into streaming and stuff, I guess I'll talk about it now. Fuck it, right? Who cares? Also, what happened to my pin message? Mods! Mods! What happened to my... Hold on. New song cover is out now. Please take a listen. Why did it disappear, bro? It shouldn't do that. Okay, there we go. I think I got unpinned accidentally or something. All good. So... right now, when it comes to VTubing, I think a lot of people are upset at a lot of, you know, semi-successful to successful level creators that just tell them, just have fun, just make content. Yeah, that's like the default answer that a lot of people get, and understandably, it will piss some people off because it's like, you didn't provide anything. They know that. A lot of people know that. I feel like that's like, okay, Captain Obvious. It's like, dude, they know. It's like, you don't... That's why they're doing it. They want to have fun too, right? And they want to make content. But maybe it's rather a question of like how you do it and how to do it in a way that you don't just kill your wallet, right? I think my best advice, though, because I don't really give my 2 cents on this often. I hear so many other people do, and then I'm like, you know what? These guys got it. I don't need to say anything, right? But more and more these days, I feel like I'm starting to realize maybe it's good for me to also weigh in on it too, to help people understand how difficult it is and how luck-based it can be and how like variable and volatile it can be just to be a creator, right? Because man, a lot of people want to do that. I literally saw this statistic about a lot of younger people, like kindergartners to elementary schoolers, say a lot of them want to be streamers, right? I think in Japan there's something like a lot of kindergartners either want to be streamers or pastry chefs, right? And then when it comes to America, because this is all I know, is like a lot of them want to be content creators as well. I'm like, damn, that's the dream for a bunch of them, right? Like, holy shit. Is it Gen Alpha thing? Yeah, it is. For sure. Definitely is. But I just think it's the main aspiration right now for a lot of people. And it's a very saturated market right now too, right? And especially with how the climate is changing a lot to do more IRL type of content. Because I've said this before, but Twitch, and this is only for Twitch, I don't know about YouTube, it's sort of, that's the case. I'm a gaming guy. I love games. I love video games. I like doing silly haha. I like talking. I don't like doing IRL stuff. And as a VTuber, you're so limited to do that unless like you get 3D stuff. But even then, it's like, it's hard to want to do more, a certain type of IRL content to really expand upon your ideas. So it's like a limit, but at the price of keeping your privacy intact, right? Because a lot of people care about privacy. A lot of people care about remaining anonymous, sort of, and feeling like I don't have to do my makeup every day or do my hair or like worry about how I look or and shit like that, because people get self-conscious about that shit, right? It's normal. It's a normal thing, and that's fine. But there's a limit to it if you decide to do VTubing and stuff like that. But first and foremost, before you even decide like what you want to do, it's like figure out what kind of thing you want to do, like what kind of niche you want to fill. And it goes more beyond than just streaming and just seeing what sticks. Like YouTube is definitely the best place to get an audience, right? That's I think that's the hack is short form content, Instagram and YouTube, guys. Just do that, okay? If you want to be successful as a creator, right, or get like a good chance out there, there are so many people that just like randomly blow up virally because of short form content, okay? Like that's it. Post some reels, post some TikToks, post some shorts, right? Trust me. And even so, post some stuff on Twitter, like funny shit that you think is like, oh damn, this will hit, right? Just give it a try. You miss 100% of those shots that you don't take. So when you post stuff on there, right, you'll get you might hit somewhere somehow, right? Yeah, it resonates with a niche audience, and I think that's the thing. It's like I think putting you into a better position to also succeed is also like finding a good niche as well. Like in terms of a design, like a good model design, but that's like stuff you can worry about later. I don't think worrying about that stuff right now is important, because it goes back to that whole like, oh, all you need is like a PNG type of thing, right? And you're fine. And you really are. Trust me on that, right? You might think you gotta shell out a lot of money, but don't waste your money. Save your money so that you know better, right? And what to do after the fact, like once you see like results and stuff, then it's like being smart about it too. You don't want to like jump into it like crazy, because I'm like a bad example of this, because I jumped into it like crazy. I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna do this. Fuck it, I'm gonna do this. Well, there are things I took slowly as well, but I'm very reactive, and a lot of the things in my life I've realized I have done very I take the leap of faith immediately, and I don't quite think about it too much, right? And that's one of my flaws. It's like that's my Achilles heel right here, is that when it comes to big decisions, I act on like my gut feeling. I'm just like, I'm gonna do this, right? But it's worked out so far, because I think about like me blowing my bank account when I was 20 years old to get a PC just to try stuff, and like that wouldn't have gotten me more into PC gaming and like understand the world of like streaming a bit better. And then also quitting my job, like my stable job to do this, and then what else, just moving away from my parents' house within the span of dude, you know how crazy it is? I moved all the way out here, and I made that decision in like within the span of a month. Most people take the time to do shit, like they go out there to see if they like the area. They want to go and see the apartment, and they want to like check out the rooms and the everything. I didn't do any of that. I just said, I signed the contract and rent, and I'm like, Mom, Dad, I'm leaving next month. And that's stupid. I'm stupid, man. Okay, but it's because it felt like a good feeling, and it ended up great for me. I was so happy, bro. As soon as I moved over here, right, I felt like everything was correct. Like I had all the cards, all the pieces together, and I was like, oh my god. My parents were probably pissed. They were like, you are an idiot. They literally called me stupid as fuck for doing that, but I don't care, because free will. And I'm an adult. I'm a grown-ass adult. I make my own decisions, and it's my life, right? Yeah, if you boil it down to those basics. But it worked out, because I'm very impulsive when it comes to those massive decisions. When it comes to more smaller stuff, I feel like I'm not as impulsive. I think about it more carefully, right? Especially when it affects other people. But when it's something that mostly affects me, then that's when I can be a little bit more haphazard about it. And that's why I go crazy. I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna do it. It's gonna work out if I believe. If I believe and I try enough, it's gonna work out. That was my philosophy. and it works. It definitely works. And when I changed my majors too, oh my god, I told you guys, I had a different college major when I started college, and in the first 4 months of college, I was like, yo, this is shit. This is stinky doo-doo bullshit. I hate this major. I'm switching out immediately. And I did. I switched to a different major, and it worked out because less stress, but still like a good workload, but something that I liked a little bit more. But this is before I knew that I wanted to do what? Before I wanted to do fucking streaming, right? So yeah, I guess I don't know. Don't take me as a good example for just throwing caution to the wind. I don't know why. Like, I did what I did because it just felt right, you know? Sometimes things just feel right and you just do it, right? I trust my instincts and gut feeling more than most people do, that they would for themselves, right? I don't tend to overthink it too much. I just kind of say, fuck it, I just want to do it. That's me. I'm a weirdo, all right? Definitely a weirdo, just as a preface. So, yeah, it's not smart. Like, I wouldn't say I'm making a smart decision by doing all that, but like, I think back on it and I don't regret it. I'm happy right now. It's 2026. Guys, it's April 3rd, 2026. It had been like 4 to 5 years since, you know, I started out VTubing. I'm like, a lot has changed. I've changed a lot. I'm a different person now, right? You guys are different people now if you've been around for that long too. Well, you don't have to have been around here, right? But if you objectively think about how you were years ago, you're different now, right? You're probably more tolerant, smarter. Hopefully. I would assume that for most people, right? But you know, maybe it's like the amount of dumbass that you got inside of you is down by a lot, right? And that's okay. That's good, right? You're less tolerant of bullshit. That's true. Okay. And that's good. It's good to be less tolerant of bullshit. A lot more bullshit these days. But I think another thing that's important though, right? Even though we are becoming less tolerant of bullshit these days, because we are in a big age of misinformation right now, right? There's so much misinformation everywhere. People be lying about anything and everything, and it's harder to decipher. But that's why information is so powerful these days. Don't doubt the power of like research and info. We need those skills. It's like, dude, school kind of cooked making us do all that shit with research papers and stuff, like actually going out of your way to look shit up and verify your sources is like good. That's good, right? One of the few good things of the education system is them teaching us that. But do a lot of people do that shit? No, they don't do that shit. And it makes me annoyed because I'm like, why are you just gonna believe some random schmuck on the internet at the first glance of a tweet, right? You just got now you look like a fucking chump, right? You look like a chump at that point. Don't do that. Just make sure that you don't get to me to look like a fool. Because at the end of the day, like, you know, gotta prioritize. Yeah, prioritize yourself and making sure you know, like, stay up to date on that. Shoto, when are you gonna give us that workout stream? That was not, bro. That's not real. Come on, you guys know the workout stream is a joke. I don't know what the guildie that posted about it. I was just like, do you know what? When I saw that shit on Twitter, I was like, my heart dropped. I remember I ended stream. I'm like, okay, let me scroll for a little bit before I go to the gym, right? And then I did. I'm like, bro, what? Who hacked my account? Then I realized, oh, yeah, April Fools. But my heart did drop when I saw that. I'm like, uh-oh. Am I about to get like all my selfies and shit exposed of myself? I'm like, damn, GG. They hacked my phone. They got all my stuff. It's done. I was about to embrace it. A million thoughts ran through my head at that moment. Then I realized, oh wait, I'm a fool. I'm the fool. Yeah. I got to be made to look like an idiot there. But it's okay. I realized quickly within that minute. Like, oop. But it still got me in the sense that, like, oh yeah, my cortisol spiked. I stressed out about it for a second, and you know, it didn't feel good. But yeah, that ain't real. I'm not doing a IRL workout stream. I like the piece of workout. I think that's why I didn't do the rat. Okay, another reason why I feel like I haven't done the whole like 24/7 rat channel is because peace of mind, right? I like having peace of mind. That's important for me when I am creative and do the stuff that I do, because I would have had to have a 24/7 camera against my rat cage in the same room that I'm streaming and cooking and doing all this other stuff, right? I'm like, wait, there at any time, life could just screw me over. Like an earthquake could happen and the camera tips over, right? And then boop, it's GG. Or something dumb happens, right? Like maybe I don't know, somebody moves it around without knowing, right? It's just like my apartment is small, and it's not like I can't put my rat cage, that type of setup, in a different room. So yeah, peace of mind is important for me. But bottom line is, I just learned that peace of mind is really important, that for my content and what I want to do, right? Shoto's paranoid. Well, dude, the rat cage is literally behind me. My main area for my apartment is pretty small. Like, it's not a big apartment. Like, if I had a separate room to do it, I would, but I don't. So I think it's better that I don't, right? It's just safer. And I feel more safe that way. I feel a little less, anxious. Because things could happen, like, with that type of thing. And I don't have control over it, right? It's spooky. Why not get a studio? Money, bro. What do you mean, why not? It's money. And then I'm already comfortable. Like, this is my first time living in an apartment, moving out, bro. Okay, I'm living here. I'm already cozy enough as it is. I got settled in. This place only started feeling like home, I would say, like middle of October, November. I'm like, wow, yeah, this is home, right? My bed. This is my bed. This is my room. This is where my toilet, where I piss and shit. I like it. It makes me happy. This is my shower. Yippee. Thought I had a roommate? I do have a roommate. That's not important right now. You guys are looking at the shit that's not important. What is wrong with you? Focus on the words coming in my mouth. Stop thinking about this. Is ADHD, motherfucker. Dude, the ADHD brain motherfuckers out here are like, come on, lock in, bro. Stop thinking about all this other extra shit. High cortisol? Yeah. I'm good. Don't worry. So yeah, like, stop focusing about it, guys. This is a life lesson in itself too. Sometimes you like, it's good to pay attention to the little things, right? But there's a point where it's like, dude, you're missing the plot. You're doing too many side quests right now. All right, stop it with the side quests. Doing side quests is great, but you're getting distracted. You lost your true purpose. Do you want to lose your main goal, your true purpose? I don't think so. Get back on the main storyline, bro. Okay, you idiot. Fuck. Yeah. What was I talking about before that whole thing? Right. Just living in my apartment. I was talking about streaming too. Right. Okay. Let's pull back. Enough about my living situation. Let's pull back to streaming, because a lot of people would like advice, right? Like I said, the biggest advice I could give people is just take advantage of YouTube, take advantage of short form content, and just posting stuff. Don't just only stream, right? You can stream and you can make stuff, but I would say, first and foremost, you don't want to go into it with the mentality like this is your life. You would definitely want to do this, right? I feel like it's just, you want to have a safety net, because this is such a volatile space. It's not reliable. Streaming and content creation is like not feasible long term for some people, right? And you never know what's going to happen. because you're following the wave of the internet and also like building a community. I'm so lucky to have you guys. You don't understand. Like I'm lucky to have my community. I love my community, and community is important. Community is so important, bro. I didn't realize like how necessary it was until like when I first started streaming too. I'm like, damn, it helps a lot, right? Having like my not just like what my fan community, but having a community of people like friends and stuff that are in the same field to like understand. But at the same time, you need people to keep you grounded too. So I guess when you get into this type of thing, it's good to have your own community and a community, but you gotta have like friends that don't participate in it too. Like, don't surround yourself in an echo chamber. That's like, this is such a commonly mentioned thing these days. Like, people do tend to put themselves in an echo chamber of ideas and like-minded things because people feel comfortable with that, right? They love that shit. But you gotta have people that also, you know, give you a little something else, so you can enrich yourself with like another perspective as well. Like, I think that's just important. You can't expect to have everyone align with you. You don't want like an exact twin, right? I feel like if I had another copy of Shoto, I think he might piss me off. Maybe like 1-to-1 copy of me just might piss me off, guys. Would it piss you off? Like, if you had another version of yourself, would you hate fuck? Would you just like say, I don't know, like, would it work out? I feel like it would for me, because I already have to deal with my own self, my own brain, and dealing with like another one of that, right? The stress of that. Oh lord, it'd be cool, because like you could split out the work. One could do something else, and the other could, you know, one could take care of one thing, and the other could take care of another thing, and then you could like, you know, combine into one person again at the very end. It's like you were as productive. Damn, that sounds nice. Okay, I'm losing the plot now. Back to content streaming. Yeah, starting off is rough. I remember that. Like, it ain't easy, right? But you gotta want it, and you gotta like know this is what you want to do. People, I feel like, get a good idea if this is for them, I would say like in a year, right? This is something you do as a hobby, like, or something on the side while you do your main thing. I feel like content is always starts off as a side thing if you're smart about it. But because most of the time, I've always seen so many people that go gung ho and sacrifice everything. They just like say, fuck it, I'm gonna lock in 100% on this, starting from zero, right? Absolutely nothing at all, and just try it. And I feel like it doesn't work out too well. I've heard more bad and negatives from that, compared to what? Compared to people that, you know, take their time and feel it out, right? So yeah, just be cautious, man. That's like the best thing I can say. You gotta be smart about it. It might not be for you. Yeah. It might be for you, it might not be for you. Like, and that's the point of it. You gotta like go through and see if this is like something you genuinely enjoy, because on the outside in, it might look like something you want to fuck with, right? And for VTubing specifically, it might be too much of a money sink for a lot of people because of models and stuff. But there are free models and shit, and you don't actually have to like definitely do VTubing model, right? You can get PNGs, you can buy models these days. There's so many more options, bro. Where was this shit when I started? Oh my god. There's so many like tools and resources at your disposal these days, right? But the question is like, did this stuff come too late because the market is like so much more saturated now? I don't know, right? There's a lot of VTubers now for sure, but man, there's so many like great tools these days that just help VTubers in general, streamers in general, like do the best that they can do. I'm just like, wow, that's nice. I wish I had that. You sound like my mother. What the fuck do you mean? It's true. It's so true. Well, I sound like your fucking 60-year-old mother. Like, oh, why didn't I have phones back in my time? This would be so useful. Like, yeah, of course, mother. I'm jealous. Just like old people are jealous too. Like, damn, it's just what it is. You're gonna be jealous about that shit. It's nice, right? Having those quality of life upgrades, new patches, man. They fought worse to go to school. Yeah. Meanwhile, all of us, we got the rides, the bus, the hookups. Sometimes my friends would pick me up to bring me to school, like very here and there, if I didn't feel like taking the bus or walking. So good on them. Thank you. That was back in high school though. Yeah. Ah. Like I was saying though, I think you do need to put effort in to your other platforms. Take advantage of the resource you have, right? Use all the tools at your disposal, right? The people that say just go have fun, right? I think they mean it in a way that's like you do want to enjoy it. Like to interpret what their advice is just like you gotta want it, and it has to be for you. And if you do like it, right? Like the whole the whole space, it can get much too. Like once you get involved though, and you start collabing with people, right? Oh, dude, I remember my first collab. Yeah, getting to VTubing. I think it was dude. I think it's because Bao. Honestly, I remember Bao got the VTuber model first, and then it was me after. But like, she had like connects in the VTubing community because like she got the model, and then like I started like just playing with them too, and then it's just like that. They kind of ended up that way, sort of. Dude, I've known Bao since 2016, guys. It's been a long time. It's been 10 years since I've known her ass. Like, from when we were doing singing stuff. And like, oh my god, that's crazy. Now she's, I don't know. We like did a lot of shit together throughout the years, from singing to content. It's just like, damn, been always a constant in my life. Wow, you're old. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Fuck it. Maybe I am. Is that a bad thing? No. I need to wash my hands real quick, okay? I touched something sticky underneath my desk mat. It turns so I think my desk mat melted, guys. I lifted up my desk mat, and for some reason, part of like it is sticking to my table. I think it's because I cooked frozen chicken on a sheet pan and brought it over and put it on my desk mat without letting it cool off long enough. So it probably melted a bit. Oops. Yeah. Are you serious? Yeah, I am serious. I didn't realize it was that hot, but this was like a few days ago. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm good now. I will take care of that later. Not right now. Just had to wash my hands. So, yeah. It's different these days. A lot of people got a lot of advantages, but you could also argue that there's a lot more VTubers now too, so maybe it's not. But I feel like you shouldn't really use that, because content is content, streamers are streamers, and people like are always exposed to new things of content and different people all the time, right? It's just see who, just give it a try. It's never you can do it. Like don't tell yourself like don't doom post. And I think I hate that the most is like when people don't even try, at least, right? That shit pisses me off. It's like you're just stagnant. Being stagnant and not doing it, it's just like, bro, at least give it a shot, right? Do a little something and then make that decision afterwards. It's like, okay, well, at least you gave it a shot and now you know. Like, for example, one of my friends loves climbing, right? Like, he fucking loves bouldering and climbing. I was skeptical about it at first, but to be a good friend, you know what I did? I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna hear you out. I'm gonna go with you to climb. And you know how many times I did it? Not once, not twice, not thrice, not 4 times. I did it like 6 times with this dude to see if I would like climbing. I don't like climbing. I don't like bouldering. It's not for me, right? It's scary when you're at the top. I think I would prefer the ones where you got like the rope tied around your waist and like keeping you safe up there. But I tried it and it's not for me. I hate it. Sorry. Well, okay, hate's a strong word. I don't hate it, but it's just, it ain't my thing, right? I would rather just get my workout at the gym, and I like my martial arts. I like martial arts more than climbing as a physical hobby, right? But yeah, at least I tried. At least I gave it a shot to hear him out, right? And that's the important thing. Sometimes you just gotta hear them out and see. You gotta don't knock it till you try it, right? That's the same thing with me and Danganronpa, for example. Before I had a bad impression of Danganronpa, right, guys? I used to think, damn, I hear so much shit about their fandom. I'm like, damn, they're a dog shit fandom, and like, what? The games are terrible, and like, it's not even worth it. You gotta spend like 50 to 60 hours to beat a game. I heard all these things. I'm just like, huh? Yeah, maybe I don't want to play it, right? But this is when I was like, what, 18 years old. Fast forward to today, 2025, 2026. And I'm like, you know what? I'm more mature now. I kind of want to let my thoughts be my own. Let me give the game a try because a lot of people have recommended it, and maybe I didn't give it a fair shot because you know, I had let all these like words and propaganda just affect me. So I'm like, yeah, I'll play the game, and I'm glad I played the game. You know what? The biggest lesson out of that maybe isn't that you shouldn't let other people's opinions and like just. I think at the end of the day, maybe it's just not interacting with the fandom. I feel like when I don't interact with the fandom or just ignore like their opinions, I maybe I enjoyed the content so much better. Like, huh? What a concept, dude. Maybe that's it. Like, there's a lot of things that apply to that. And you know, maybe all you guys gotta do, right? This is like general advice for very internet people, right? Just stick to a few friends that you maybe share some opinions. Like maybe it overlaps. They enjoy what you like too. Maybe they don't. You don't need to make everybody happy. Like, what's the fucking point of doing that when you just want to enjoy your niche content, right? You don't gotta make everybody happy unless you want to contribute and make media and stuff like that. But hey, at the end of the day, it's like you gotta make yourself happy. You want to enjoy it as long as it's not hurting anybody, hurting any real people, right? That's my big thing. It's like as long as you're not physically hurting or like, you know, mentally hurting any real persons, then hey, you're chilling. Don't do that, right? And just enjoy what you want to enjoy. Don't let that other people get into their fucking claws into your brain and stuff. Yeah, it's not worth it. Especially for things that you want to preserve the sanctity of and enjoy, right? Like, I think that's probably why, yeah, that's probably why, like, I started enjoying Danganronpa more. Like, I only see art on my timeline these days of anything to do with, like, the first and second game, right? I see Danganronpa art. I'm like, oh, that's fire art, yay. And I don't really talk about the game to anybody else, except for sometimes on stream to you guys, and then to a couple other friends, and that's it, right? I don't participate in the bigger community because I don't really need to, right? I do like the games. It's fun. The games are awesome. Like, glad I played it. Bro, let me see my final hours. Let me check Steam real quick. How many hours do I have on Danganronpa? Danganronpa. Okay, for the first game, Trigger Happy Havoc, I have 43 hours. And for the second game, I have 61 hours, bro. God damn. I spent about 100 plus hours playing both of those games. Holy shit. And apparently, the third game is longer. I love that for me. Apparently, the third game is their longest one yet. Oh, I can't wait. I don't know how, because I thought the second one was like, that was enough, right? It was long, but the second one was still good. Like, I enjoyed my time, even though it was long. So, I guess what I'm worried about, I hope it's good. I hope it holds up well, so that I can enjoy it, and it doesn't feel like there's too much filler going on, right? The trials for V3 is like 2 to 3 hours. Well, dude, that doesn't change anything, because the trials for the second game, whenever someone says the trials take this long, I just add an extra hour to it because it's me, right? And I'm like yapping, I'm talking to you guys, I'm thinking, right? Because it for the average person that's just playing the game, maybe they played it on the PSP or they're just playing it on their desktop, they're not talking to anybody. Maybe you're streaming it to your friend on Discord or some shit, right? And that's it. But you're not really actively engaging with you know, a community of people like I am when it comes to playing a video, because that's the difference, right? That's like adds more time to the gameplay, so it's different when you think of like gameplay versus gameplay parentheses streamer, right? Then it's different because I yap and I be dilly-dallying. I dilly my dally too much, man. All right, that's the problem. Like, I'd be dilly-dallying way too much. And I like it. I like dilly-dallying. It's my favorite activity on stream. So yeah, I hope that the third game be good. I think we'll probably be playing it end of April, so look forward to that. It's coming up soon. It's already April, bro. Y'all, do any of you guys have plans for summer, for the rest of the year? Because I'm already thinking about my plans for the rest of the year as a proper adult, I guess. But you know, maybe you don't got your shit together as much as I do. That's okay, right? Take it one step at a time. You're traveling, cool. Bed rotting, don't get your ass up. Can have, I think having like a day to bread rot. No, having a day to bed rot is fine. Like maybe once every couple weeks, or once a week, depends. It's fine because I've done it more often, and it's good. It's good for your mental. Lower your cortisol, bro. Master's degree, dude. You're like that meme. It's like most people at the age of 25 either get their master's degree or go on a random ass Japan trip. Like, that's you. Oh my god. Why is that so accurate, bro? Like, damn, so many people actually do that. It's always Japan. Why are we going to Japan? How about, guys, we gotta get how about somewhere? Let's go China. Dude, we gotta like go to China. Go to Philadelphia. Yeah, go to Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, where one of the places I grew up. That's where I originally grew up. For people that don't know, like my childhood, when I was a kid, my family and I mostly lived in West Philly. A little bit outside of that, there's like, it's like, how do I describe it? It was like that area and like somewhere else, but it was mostly in West Philadelphia. That's where I lived. West Philadelphia, born and raised. It's unironically that though, like for real. It was very, very hood, and man, things were so much more different when my parents like moved me out of there to like a completely new environment. It like shook me up a lot. Are Philly cheesesteaks really a thing? Yes, they are. I feel like so many people in Asia don't like the concept of beef, like big meat and cheese, like that is like so violent to them. But I'm like, bro, you have cheeseburgers. You know what? Cheeseburgers are great. What's different from a Philly cheesesteak? It's different. It's like a chopped cheese, right? You ever been to New York? You ever heard of a chopped cheese? It's like something similar. This is like, people love meat and cheese and bread. It's like meat, cheese, bread, and onions. That's so yummy. Very yummy, right? Cheese is just disgusting. Yeah, and that's where you're wrong. I ought to ban you for that one, but it's okay. I'm feeling nice today because I got a new song out. So you're lucky, bro. Beef ain't cultivated there as much. Yeah, that's true. You're right. Like beef and milk. That's why there's a lot of lactose intolerant Asians. I think it's like 90% of Asians, right, are lactose intolerant because of the lack of cows over there or some shit, right? I got lucky though. I am not lactose intolerant. I take my milk and dairy like a champ. But sometimes that lactose intolerant like creeps up on you later in life, right? It's different. That's scary. Like imagine you're Asian and imagine like you feel like you're lucky that, oh, I can eat ice cream and drink milk and eat cheese and yum, 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 right? Then you hit the age of like maybe 35 to 40 and all of a sudden you shit your pants because you drank some milk. That must suck because it just comes up out of nowhere maybe because you just it didn't last, right? And that's happened to some people. That's scary. I don't want that to happen to me. I don't want that. And that's what I'm afraid of because right now I'm like living it up. I'm like, yeah, I don't have to worry about taking Lactaid or anything to prevent me from having an upset stomach. Because so many of my friends have lactose intolerance. I'm surrounded by many Asians with lactose intolerance. But me, myself, I feel like I'm okay. I'm fine. You can't imagine life without ice cream? Dude, I need my ice cream too. I need my sweets. The whole people, I don't even know. People that say like, dude, cut the sugar out and things will get easier. Okay, you know what? Yeah, maybe, but I might want to kill myself more if I cut sugar out of my life. I love sugar, all right? Stop that. I like my sweet treat. And that's fine. Get your sweet treat, guys. It's okay to lock in and have a sweet treat too, all right? Unless like you literally can't because of medical reasons, but that's different, all right? You're just being too much at that point. Variety is the answer. It is, man. I think, okay, from somebody like me that's been living on my own for a year and a half now, right? I have less knowledge about being independent compared to a lot of you guys probably, because there's probably so many of you that don't live with your parents and, you know, you've been living in your own house, maybe a rented house, you have roommates, you've been in an apartment on your own, compared to me, because I only just moved out, like I would still say I just moved out pretty much because it's still new. I would say by end of this year, I can confidently proclaim that I've been independent for a good while from my family and from my mom and dad, right? Which is why I like it so much. It's good for my mental, man. It's so good. But it's expensive, yeah, but at the same time, like you really get more experience out of that. It's important to get that experience because sometimes I feel like being with mom and dad shackles you a bit to grow as a person as fully as you can, but maybe it's different. But because with me, I'm not as close to my mom and dad, and that's probably why I needed to expand and just be away from them for a while because they're like a safety net. I think moving away and being uncomfortable helps a lot too. That's all. But you gotta be smart with it too. You can't just like throw caution to the wind and be like, yeah, I'm gonna just say fuck it and go. But then there's me. I'm worried that, see, this is why I preface this. I'm not a good example. Don't do what I did. I literally told you guys before, don't copy me because I did everything you're not supposed to do. I was dumb about it, but it just worked out somehow. Like, normally, if you told what I've been doing to other people, you'd be like, this guy's an idiot, right? But it worked out. I got lucky. Maybe I'm the ultimate lucky student. Something, I don't know. Maybe Nagito has a little piece of me in him, or like him and me somehow, more than I would think. That's all. It's cool to think about though, but I always like to tell about this, but maybe I shouldn't talk about this because I feel like if I talk about this, it's gonna promote people or encourage people to do more of what I'm doing. I'm like, no, don't do that, right? You want to be smart. Please be smart. But because there are definitely times in your life where you're gonna have to like make a decision immediately. You don't have all the time in the world to think about it because this is not like when you're a kid. This is not video game. This is like the real life. This is a real world, right? You don't get to go make a second try sometimes, right? You gotta like have one shot, and that's all you get sometimes in real life, right? Versus a video game, you could just like reload the save, and like here is different, right? You can't think like that anymore. And that's fine. It's cool. But there's so many I just think like there's so many opportunities out there that overwhelm this idea of like, oh, I didn't land my shot, but there's so many more chances in different things to try. So that's why I'm hopeful. Damn, maybe I get him. Hope maxing. I'm actually hope maxing right now. Nagito Komaeda, you might have influenced me a little bit, sir. I don't like that. Dude, I think I'm gonna... with the amount of Nagito stuff that you guys have been sending me for fun, like... all I ask is like, please don't send me anything like, don't send me any sex toys, and do not send me his clothing. Well, honestly, his jacket is pretty cool, I would say, but like, I'm not gonna dress up. I don't want to dress up like that fucker, okay? It just doesn't work. You gotta have the white hair and everything like that. No, none of that. Like, if you send me that shit, like, I might just give it to my rats. Maybe my rats will like use it as a nice nesting material or something, right? Yeah. No cosplay. I feel like that's the most unlikely thing to ever happen. Why, if out of anything, I had the option to cosplay so many other things, would I do Nagito, huh? Why would I do that? Are you a fool? I want to choke you all. Any interest in cosplay? I mean, I've been doing a little bit of it here and there. It's a lot of work, man. Sometimes I feel like it's a lot of work as a hobby that I don't get like the same amount of dopamine as a result from it compared to other people. I think I would rather just... I like what I'm doing now. I know what I like, guys. I think at this point in my life, I feel like I understand the things that I'd like to do, but... I don't know. I say that like I'm fucking 50, bro. No, I don't know. Don't listen. I'm stupid as hell. Don't listen to me. You never know. There's always something to learn. There's always something to figure out about yourself, okay? Yeah, I had a little bit of realization there. Like, I woke up for a moment. God damn. I do know a lot about, like, what I like now, right? But there's always room for me to figure out like, oh hey, maybe I like this and that, and maybe one day, who knows, maybe I might be an animator in like 10 years from now. Maybe I'm gonna be whipping out my drawing pad and doing some like animations and shit. Like you don't know, I could, right? Or maybe I'm gonna be a chef. Maybe I'm gonna be a fucking chef. I don't know. Maybe I make clothes. Clothing brand shit, right? No, I don't know, bro. I'm just saying whatever. Who knows? Be a VTuber forever. Do you guys think who's the oldest VTuber? Like, who's been doing this for a long time and is still around? Like, the only person I can think of is like Iron Mouse and so we say, you. I started in 2021. I'm trying to think of people that like started in 2019 or before, even then. Lime, yeah, Lime, my girl Lime. She's been at it for a while, but that's different. I think she's been creative before that. But I definitely Mouse, yeah, for sure. No, I'm not talking about people that have been in content for a while. You guys misinterpreted my... Oh, see? We lost the plot again. You guys are doing too much. You guys are doing too many side missions. You didn't even understand my question. Only some people understood my question. Queso? Bro! Okay, sure, yeah, fuck it. He's not even a VTuber. You didn't understand my question. Come on, guys. All right. But, yeah. She's been around for quite some time now. Mousy. So, now what? Now what, dude? Joel? Yeah, he's been around for a while, too. I know him. We go way back. Like 2020 ish, way back type of thing. That was when I first met him. I know a lot of people in the space. It's like I don't talk to like I have my friends. And what do you guys consider a friend? And what do you guys consider an acquaintance? Because everyone has a different definition of this, right? I consider, like, if I'm talking friends, like, somebody, like, close friends are people that I think about every day and might talk to almost every day or every other day type of thing, right? Like, I have a group chat with y'all type of thing, right? That's a friend. Like, the amount of friends I have, I would say total in both of my hands, like the amount of fingers I have on my hands, I can count those friends for sure. And we're talking about just like, oh, you know what, you a friend. I fuck with you. You're cool. I like you, right? That's a big like general category for me, and a lot of people fall into that space, like that I know. And then there's an acquaintance. It's like I know of you, and we might be friendly to each other, but I don't know you, right? I don't know like some of your secrets. Like in the general friend area, I feel like I know like a couple secrets from you, but then in acquaintance area, I don't know any of your like the stuff that you wouldn't really be talking about to others in public, right? It's different. Because the amount of people that I hear have like a lot of like close friends, I'm like, damn, you trust people a lot, and I feel like that number has been going down by the year. Because when I first thought about what friendship means to me, right, earlier on in when I started streaming, I think it's changed a lot and it's dwindled a lot. Because I trust that amount of trust goes into like a very small amount of people, right? And you just feel comfortable around that. So I would say don't sling around your trust and your friendship with others so easily, right? That's a good advice out there for anybody in general. It's just like, dude, you're gonna curate that over time. You're gonna know who you fuck with. You're gonna know, like, decide at some point, like, yeah, I don't want to make friends anymore. I'm comfortable with who I want to be around, right? And that's fine. Like, hey, it's alright. If it's like only 2 people, that's okay, right? If it's 3 people, that's fine. At least you know who's good for you, right? You learn about that. It's good. We don't talk about that much together since we're still... Yeah. A lot of people don't, I guess, talk about it in general, like this. But I think as you get more mature and more aware of your preferences and what you tolerate and what you can put up with and what you like to be around, you have a smaller and smaller circle of people you consider friends, right? Are you British? Motherfucker, do I sound British to you? What the hell? You know, it's okay. I think that's the first genuine time I've got that, but no, I'm not. I don't. Yes, he is. Don't lie to them. What the fuck, man? I like to do an accent sometimes whenever I'm voice acting for fun, but yeah. You're going to Mexico? Oh, yeah, you guys saw that? Bro, yeah, there's this convention called BLCon that I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do a meet and greet there. Because I was like, you know what? Sure, I'll try it out. I've never heard of y'all before, but hey, you want me to do a meet and greet in Mexico? Fuck it. I've never done a meet and greet in Mexico before. I'll do it. And it's for a BLCon. I've never heard of this before. Sure, I'll do it. Screw it, man. It sounds fun. More opportunities. BLCon in Mexico is not in your bingo card. I don't think I just did not uh see myself doing a BLCon at all, right? When is that? I think it's in June. Yeah. So I don't know, maybe meeting some more Mexican and Latin American guildies. Who knows, right? Who knows? It's kind of funny. Like it's gonna be a time because I don't know what exactly the convention's gonna be about, but I'm excited to see what they have to offer. You have one in France too, but it's very little. I see. What's in France? Is it Vexpo or is that just the UK? And or I don't know, bro. I'm not sure what is Vexpo again, but I do want to do more meet and greets again. I've just been locked in on my recording work lately. Speaking of, I think I'm gonna post another Patreon audio today. We'll see, or tomorrow. I've never been to a convention about what, like Yaoi and BL and shit like that, dude. Like, it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna be there digitally, so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, man. Oh yeah, people talked about traveling too. I think, like I said, all that's on the docket for me right now, like things that are confirmed, is me going back to the East Coast, so I can be around home again. Like, I miss the trees, I miss my deer, bro. I miss the bunny rabbits and foxes and the weather there, the snow, sort of. Like, I gotta have that again. Because right now I've just been in the West Coast for a while now. And it's been fun because a lot of my friends are over here, but I do want to just go back there and enjoy some time to myself, right? Maybe say hi to some friends that live in the area again. Yeah, because I grew up with like all that, dude. It's such a big change going from. Who else has experienced this? It's like you grew up. Okay, I grew up in the hood, and then I transitioned over to like a very American suburbs with a lot of animals and like deers and foxes and shit. And I'm like, oh wow, this is awesome. And then like at this point, then I moved all the way to the city in the West Coast, far away from home. And I'm just like, it's so different. It's so different. It's like, I'm not. All this is so weird, man. I'm just not used to it. Sometimes I want to go back. This is from the hood. I did. Yes. Yeah, dude, my family, a lot of my family moved over because of the Vietnam War, right? They were refugees, right? So they were living off food stamps and like welfare, and they didn't have much at all when I was growing up. So it's like, okay, we had we lived in, you know where the government put them in low income housing. So yeah, it wasn't easy. Like first, I would say like the first 9 years, it was pretty sucky. And then I think my mom and dad locked in, and then we were pretty okay at that point. Like I would say they were all right, and they could do stuff like take me to restaurants and, you know, buy me more presents and stuff, because most of the time from before it was like my aunts and uncles buying me Christmas gifts and stuff. Like I don't think my mom and dad could afford to get me a gift. They would get like some stuff for the other kids, but they knew, I guess, they could get away with not getting me one and shit. That was different. It's weird, except for my birthday. They got me stuff on my birthday, but yeah. I'd say like, but by the time I was like 9 or 10 years old, that's when, and when we moved out, to like to a suburban area, it was like, okay, things are pretty good right now, right? It's different for everybody, right? It's like, yeah. People don't know that about me. You were spoiled? No. Oh my God. How did you interpret that from everything I said? No one listens, bro. This is what pisses me off sometimes, bro. Come on. I'm being vulnerable right now. I'm actually being a little vulnerable about my upbringing. And you're going to say you were spoiled as a kid? What? Come on. I was humble as a kid. Dude. What the fuck? We had... Dude, a lot of our meals were like literally just... I was eating maple syrup with bread as a dessert snack because and sugar with butter on white bread because they didn't want to get any ice cream or like cakes or any like you know what I'm talking about. Maple toast slaps. I don't want to eat that ever again. But yeah, it was like that was it. But I'm not gonna say like it was like that the whole life because that's a lie. Because some people like exaggerate that way too much, right? And like yeah, it was rough for like the first what I would say 9 years of my life, but then after that it was like okay, it was pretty fine at that point because mom and dad like they were wise, they were like smart with money. Like my mom and dad are really smart with money, and then they were able to make things okay afterwards because they understood that I should enjoy a little bit of my childhood, even though I didn't get to fully enjoy it. A little bit, right? It's fine. You remember at the time of cans without labels, you got better at guessing? Dude, I don't think we even looked at that. We had so much canned food that it's just like, even if it expired, we still ate it. Because, it's food. You have to. Like, I don't think we even cared about the expiration date, dude. I think that's my difference, yeah. So, it didn't taste bad, no. I think, maybe I didn't realize it because I was a kid, too. Because kids aren't picky, right? About that sort of stuff. Maybe I would understand now how different it would taste. But before, it's like, yeah, when you're a kid, you don't really look or understand layers of flavor and shit like that, right? You just eat something that generally tastes good and doesn't do too much. And it's like, oh, you're happy. But at the same time, my mom and dad were very like, if you don't eat what's on the table, then you don't eat at all. It's like, oh, well, shit. That's why I feel like I didn't grow up very picky. I just ate whatever I could. And I don't really... That's why maybe also I'm more open-minded to a lot of different foods as I was growing up. Because I know there's a lot of kids that grow up really picky, depending on like how their parents raised them. But for me, it's just like, dude, I didn't have a choice. You just gotta eat what they make, right? You ever tried bitter melon? Yes! I hate it. Bitter melon soup is disgusting. But mom and dad are like, oh, it's so cheap to make and it's so healthy for you. And it's like, it's so gross. I hate bitter melon so much. It's terrible. I would get rid of that. That's like, it's delicious. No. What is wrong with you? It's not delicious. I don't like it. Maybe you like it, but I feel like everyone that I've talked to that grew up with that, right? Or have had it at some point knows bitter melon soup with rice is just, oh my God. I would just rather have the rice on its own at that point, man. I would just rather just eat rice with soy sauce and not the bitter melon soup. No, thank you. Fuck that. But yeah, that was back then, right? Right now, I'm obviously so much better. Like I can afford to live on my own right now, and I am able to, financially support myself. I'm able to have pets, right? And I'm able to buy my mom and dad tickets to go on vacation when they need to, right? So it's different. It's different these days. I'm not trying to say like, oh, it is what it is still. Like it's not the same. That was back then. It's a different time. And now it's like, okay, I'm glad like I am where I am now. So that's it. As long as my mom actually gets therapy, right? It's like, dude, I think I saw a streamer. There was this popular streamer that talked about saying therapy doesn't work or some shit like that for him. And he only did it twice. But I'm like, bro, you only went to 2 classes. Of course it didn't work for you, right? Because it's like a long-term type of thing, right? And maybe I would understand because I know a lot of friends that talk to me about it. Okay, to be fair, I haven't done it before either. But just from being educated from other people in my life, I just know that they've felt similar things before, but you got to do it for a bit to see if it it is for you, right? I'm hoping that's the case for my mom too. I guess I don't really like that there are big creators that have so much influence like that, right? And they say shit like what they say shit like, oh, therapy don't work for them, right? because then I don't know. There's a lot of impressionable people, and I feel like it could work for you, right? As long as you preface like, hey, it's not for you, then that's fine. Yeah, misinformation basically. I don't know, because it's a different experience. Like my experience is different from your guys's, right? I'm not gonna match what works for you. What works for you is different from what works for me, right? And I like making that very obvious whenever I talk about certain things on stream. It's like, dude, you can't replicate what I do because we have different types of, our brains work different too. Different things are better for me versus you. I have different coping mechanisms. I have different things that I like to de-stress compared to you. Yeah. It's not the same. And you gotta be mature enough to understand that, right? I think that's a big part of life, is that you realize this type of thing a lot sooner. Because when people like reach out and look for different options, it's like, dude, I feel like maybe for me, I just had better success figuring it out on my own rather than asking other people for what they do to help with certain issues in their life. I just found things that worked better for me versus trying to replicate what other people do. But it's different, right? I'm not saying to do what I do. Again, good example here. Don't do with that. You know, maybe consulting other people works for you, and that's okay, right? That's totally okay, man. Carvin, thank you for the 5. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Also, Astral, thank you for the 300 bits. Shoto, will you finally go get a boyfriend this year instead of running from all your chances? We want to see couple photos. If I actually get a girlfriend or a boyfriend, like, you guys would be supportive. I know you would. And you'd be happy for me. And that's the thing. I'm like, oh, I'm so glad. Thank you. Wow. That's good. But right now, I'm chilling. Also, Sethi, thank you. Sethi and Aster, thank you for the 5 gifted as well. I didn't say that from before, but I appreciate it. Thank you. What was I gonna talk about, dude? I forgot. Oh, it slipped my mind. It was important, dude. What was I gonna talk about? It was something. We've been praying for your sake. Yeah, let's just, bro. The live stream the wedding. No, that's such a, dude. That's scary. I don't know people that do that. Like, God, people that talk about streaming those things in their life. I'm like, that's another level. It's like reality TV. It really is. Like, the streaming space is like reality TV these days, man. Because why am I seeing stuff like, oh, when there's big streamers saying like, I'm gonna live stream the birth of my first child, and like, what are you talking about? No, you lost the plot, bro. Isn't that like a private moment that you would want to have between you and your significant other? Like, you and your... Come on. I don't know about that. Like, I guess it's your life, it's your decision, but man, I just don't like that. That's not me. I don't like that, right? Childbirth's not a joke. It's not. But I think it's just... People are doing some insane stuff for the sake of content now, right? And I guess it's fine because it's a little something for everybody. I like my games. That's what I'll forever be comfortable with, is just VTubing in games, and I don't know, maybe trying some other formats where I don't have to risk my privacy. Which is why I was thinking about, like, dude, chat, I kind of want to do more stuff that like maybe shows my lower body. Like, you know how there's some chefs and stuff, because I baked oh my god, dude, I made an amazing cake a few days ago. It was so good. This is the best cake I ever made. It's a banana carrot cake with cashews and pecans, but I did a cream cheese frosting for it. And when I bit into it, because I did one half of it to be chocolate and the other half not to, because some people don't like chocolate with that type of thing, and it was so delicious, man. I loved it. It was like the best recipe I ever made. I don't know, I just fucked around and like, yeah, this might work. This seems like it would be a good addition too. I'm like, carrots to maintain moisture in this? W, because carrot cake is a thing too. But then it's like, oh, the banana. And the banana that I put into this, it was like 5 really ripe bananas that looked amazing. Like, I have a picture of it. I could show it, but it just looks like slugs. So maybe you guys don't want to see it. It's so good. Guys, that was the best cake I ever made. I wish I could share with people. Like, I'm probably gonna make it again at a more perfected version and give it to my neighbors. I'll probably do that next week. I just gotta ripen more bananas and stuff. It's so yummy, man. And that's the thing. Going back to my point, I feel like I want to do stuff like that too. Like maybe I do the thing where I'm like I cook for fun on a side channel, right? But there's so much cooking content these days too. I'm like, damn, what stands out in terms of cooking content nowadays that isn't already provided, right? And that's something you got to think about too. It's like, yeah, I'll do it for fun, but what else? You gotta also understand, like, hey, what can appeal to some new people that would like this too, right? That's how yourself just do it. Well, it's not, bro. It's different for me. Okay, I'm not somebody that's just like starting off new, right, into all of this, like fresh with blank slate. It's different, and it's also like the space is also there's so much cooking content right now, bro, as well. It's a lot to think about. It's cool. Maybe. I don't know if there's like a way for me to do like have my model. Nah. I don't think that would be something I don't think I would want to overlap with VTubing. I think it would just be like, yeah, you can see like my arms and my lower body and all that and just like cooking some shit, right? That's fine. I don't know, just think of ideas. I'm throwing my ideas out there. It's fun to just imagine. So you improved in baking. The last cake on stream looked like a biscuit. Yeah, I don't know. Baking has just been a really nice side activity for me. I put a lot of love into it, bro. Whenever I taste my creations now, I'm just like, damn, that's the love. That's the love and effort I poured directly into the batter, right? Because it's like the care and I'm just like, it's so good, man. Oh, man. I wish you guys could taste the cake. I would give you guys a slice of my cake right now if I could, so you can understand. Like, it's so delicious, and I don't usually glaze my cooking this much, but holy fuck, what I ate right there was just something I would get for dessert at a restaurant, right? It's like, damn, I wish I gotta make it again, but like fine tune it. It's like if I was a grandpa from 1900s, this would be my recipe I pass down to my grandchildren and their grandchildren. I'd be peepaw writing that shit down on a piece of paper. I'm like, son, you only trust this within the family type of thing, right? Like, it's that good. Keep it in the family. Make a restaurant, sell that shit. Make generational wealth. That type of recipe. That's so good. He has a family and suddenly he's Southern. Well, I like to imagine, bro, you gotta get more whimsy. I think these days, it's fine to be a little bit more silly. Be more crazy, right? You'll have more fun that way. That's how I have my fun. I don't care. Don't be bland. Yeah. That's why my cake not bland. It's delicious. I gotta remember the ratios too, man. I feel like I kind of winged it with some of this stuff. Cause yeah, it's like, yeah, I got the carrots and the nuts and the brown sugar and the flour, and I did brown butter, right? Dude, browning your butter really is a great step. It's like, dude, if you're not browning your butter for like extra depth of flavor, I don't know what you're doing. It's so good. It helps so much with like cookies and cakes. Do we have bakers in the chat? We got bakers, right? I know there's a handful of guildies that like to bake, because whenever I do a baking stream or cooking stream, I get insulted by them. They dig into me so hard. They're like, you fucking idiot, Shoto, kill yourself. You shouldn't proof the and you should heat the oven to this exact temperature. Like, yeah. Those people. That's okay. That's okay. I understand it now, right? I took it more seriously these days. Before, it's like, I'm just stupid. Now I'm like, I get it. I remember when I tried to make chocolate on stream for the first time, right? I was like, oh, I had to, why isn't the chocolate setting, right? In my molds? Turns out there's a method. You gotta like seed your chocolate and shit like that, right? To make it so that it gets tempered so that it can set properly. And I didn't know about all of that. I just melted some chocolate and thought it was gonna work by putting it in the mold. It didn't. It didn't, man. Right? I was an idiot. I didn't know what tempering was, really, until then. The macarons, that's different, bro. That was for fun, okay? The macarons, you got a blind dude, a deaf dude, and somebody that can't fucking hear. Oh wait, blind is can't see. Deaf is can't hear. Talk is mute. Blind, deaf, mute. Yeah, we did the blind, deaf, mute thing. And you thought we were gonna make good macarons? Yeah, right. Come on, bro. You melted chocolate to make chocolate? Yeah. Yes. Yes, I did. Because I want to put it in molds. It was for a Valentine's Day type of thing, right? I thought it was being cute, but no, it was stupid. Oh, it was stupid. Indeed. Where's the photo? What do you mean, where's the photo? I don't got photos of that anymore. I think there's a VOD of it on YouTube still. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's a VOD of it. So, do not fret. But yeah, I think like I said, I've been doing more baking and stuff because I really enjoy that side of thing. Cooking in general, like I like bread, I like cake, I like cookies, pastries, croissants. That's more of my type of shit. It's fun. Cooking's hard, but baking's easier. Would you say baking's easier for real? Are you sure about that? Damn. We got I didn't know. You know, I guess you're right. But then it's like, what if you don't get the measurements right and then it comes out like wrong and you just like wasted the 30 minutes to an hour and then you gotta do it again to adjust, right? Isn't it? You know why I like baking so much? Is because I have a background in science and shit. Like all the measurements and stuff, right? That's probably why it like melds better with me. I like those exact measurements and like fine tuning. Oh yeah. It is a science. Cooking is a science too, for sure, right? But baking, it's like more into the science and measurements aspect too. So that's probably why I'm comfortable with it. Fuck, man, I can never escape my past as a STEM major, ever. It's so prevalent still. I'm stuck in this life, man. Even if I want to get out of it. Isn't there a science started in the kitchen? Ooh, maybe. I thought science was like what happened, like what people tried to do, and then people got like burned at the stake for it. I don't know. Wasn't it something like that? Or like, was that the plot of Castlevania or something? I don't know. I think that's the plot of Castlevania. Shit, yeah. My bad. Witch, exactly. Witchcraft. They thought all that stuff was just witchcraft back then. It was so stupid to me. It's like, oh, what? It's like, dude, I have an idea to figure out if she's a witch. Let's tie her to a rock and throw her in the lake. And if she drowns, she wasn't a witch. But if she floats, if she swims back up, she's a witch. It's like, huh? Dude, there were some stupid motherfuckers back then. Who approved that? Who fucking approved that? It's just like you gotta think about it for a second, right? It's just like, oh, hey guys, let's use our brains for a moment. Fellas, logic, right? Critical thinking. Gentlemen. No? Okay. It's just so stupid to think about every time, man. God. They were jealous of the smart woman. I think yeah, it was rooted. It is definitely rooted in some misogyny and like the church having, I don't know, some type of. It's a lot of things from back then, but man, it was just stupid when you think about it in like the grand scheme. It's like, wow, this is so dumb. They thought some medicine and shit was witchcraft. Okay, dude, I'm running out of games to play. Guys, when I run out of games to play, I default back to League of Legends. I've been playing a lot of League of Legends lately. Like off stream, sometimes I just queue up to get a W, and I'm almost diamond again. That's how much I've been playing it, like on and off. I'm just like, oh shit, I'm already Emerald 1. I'm almost diamond again. What the fuck happened? Like, uh-oh. And I'm gonna hit Masters again? I'm like, I don't know. This is not a good sign. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's bad. I don't wanna feed that addiction. You haven't finished a game? I did. I finished fucking Danganronpa, bro. What are you talking about? I finished Danganronpa. We finished Schoolboy Runaway a couple days ago. Well, that was just my reattempt to prove that I'm a pro, obviously. Did you play the Liminal Space game? We're playing that on Sunday. It is for Spooky Sunday. I'm saving that gem for good old Sunday to see how it goes, right? Because it did come out a few days ago, but I want to wait on it to take my time, because a lot of people are probably playing it right now, and I think by the time Sunday rolls around, it'll be a good amount of time has passed where I'm like, okay, let's check it out and see how it goes. You play Sally Face? Didn't I try to play that? And then I didn't really like it that much? I don't know. Huh? Do I have a schedule? I don't really do schedules much these days, man. I kind of just stream when I... Dude, it's weird because tell me why when I do schedules, it feels like... And then when I don't do schedules, it feels like nothing has changed. It feels like the same thing like people show up still, but I guess it's like, it's fine because doing a schedule will help in the sense that people can plan ahead of time, right? To show up or not, right? So that's a thing. You know what? Fuck it. Maybe I'll do a schedule for next week. Yeah. Before I go on my little trip back home to the East Coast. And it'll get my brain thinking about some stuff to like, let's think about some things that we can do. Okay, this Saturday. We got a plan Saturday, Sunday. Let's do that together. Fuck it. All right. Let's think about our plans, right? Together. And see what I want to do. So Saturday, which is tomorrow, right? That's 4/4. I misspelled Tuesday. Whatever, bro. Okay? Get off my dick. I think tomorrow I want to do Walking Dead. Sound good? Do you agree with that? Walking Dead, maybe? How do I adjust this so that there's background? Oh, there we go. Let me add an outline. Add a black outline to this. It didn't work. I don't know why it didn't work. Okay, made this. Oh, there we go. Ooh, I figured it out. Okay, that's more visible for everybody, right? W Shoto. Good job. It's like a shadow feature. Resident Evil? I don't feel like playing Resident Evil, man. Walking Dead Season 2. Didn't people say to try out Hello Neighbor? Okay, Sunday, we can do, yeah, Sunday will be Subliminal Spooky Sunday. Monday. That's the 6th. Yeah, let's stream on Monday. Fuck it. Hello Neighbor. Fine, I'll play it. Let's play Hello Neighbor. I'm interested. Never played it before. We'll play on Monday. Right? Tuesday? Nar? What the fuck you mean that Nar? You ain't Australian? Life is Strange? I never played Life is Strange at all. I don't know anything about that game. I feel like I'm too late to the game to even want to beat. Yeah, I feel like I'm too late to it to want to play it. Like, I know Wednesday I'm taking a break. No stream on Wednesday. No stream. Maybe. Sunday is another spooky, scary Sunday on that day. Maybe Tuesday can be more Walking Dead. Right? Genshin? You said that ironically, I hope. I'm not playing Bunny Garden again. Bro, we've played Bunny Garden enough. Dude, that clip, low-key got a lot of traction. Just me staring at booty. Like, I got caught. Oops, my bad. Fucking Bunny Garden. It was a fun time. It was for the subathon though, like just to have him get caught. That's it. I mean, I could do Minecraft. Fucking Minecraft hardcore was definitely a time. Are you sick? No, I just sound like this. I'm sick of you. I just sound like this. I talk like this all the time, dude. The Last of Us, bro. I stopped playing The Last of Us after you know who died. So I was like, fuck. I didn't want to play it anymore after that. It made me too sad. Maybe I will play it again. Like, I could continue. I'm not playing Love in Deep Space. I told you guys, I don't really feel like I like the game that much anymore because they feel too perfect. Like, these guys were perfectly made in a lab, concocted to make me like them. And that's why I feel like it broke the joy of it for me. I just don't want it. Yeah. Gotta have more flaws. I think I need like somebody that has a little bit more flaws and like more. Like, I give it a chance. It's okay. Like, you guys like it, then that's you. You like it. But oh, isn't there a what the fuck A Date with Death sequel? Should I play that? Isn't there a sequel to A Date with Death? Fucking, I gotta crack that Grim Reaper again, man. Casper, my Pookie. You don't think it's out yet? Shit. Okay, guess not yet then. Gotta rim his Reaper, yeah. I gotta think. What else can I play? What else is there? Silk Song? I don't think it's not the time for Silk Song. Bro, it's not the time for Silk Song, no. Shit, man. Valorant? I have not touched Valorant in a long time, guys, alright? I've touched Counter-Strike more than Valorant. Valorant has had its time. It's just not for me anymore. I think it's lost. I play League of Legends now, bro! Mashido, thank you for the 10 gifted. Thank you. Appreciate it. April 14th, there's going to be a demo. Well, I'm going to be gone. I'm going to be away. Alien Isolation, I love that game. But I played the game so many times. Karaoke. I feel like I want to do that, and probably that feels like a birthday thing, right? Maybe I'll do that for my birthday. Yeah. We haven't had reacts lately. You know what? The thing is though, like, I don't do reacting stuff because it just, I have like, sometimes I feel like it's just not for me. It's fun. I know you guys like seeing my reactions to things, but react content, it just, I don't know. Maybe, like we could watch spooky videos. Dude, honestly, oh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to watch The Amazing Digital Circus on stream because it's public and I was told it's a fun thing to watch. So maybe I can watch that live and react it because I don't know anything about it. I just saw this cute dog boy that gets cracked apparently. I'm like, okay, you know what? That pulled me in. Let's watch it on Saturday. The Amazing Digital Circus watch along. Let's do that on Saturday. Okay, what else? Oh, and like there's this purple bunny. Yeah, that people also seem to like too. I don't know anything about it, so maybe Saturday I can educate myself a little bit, see why they like it. What else? What else? What should I do for Friday? Should I just do more Walking Dead season 2? Well, Saturday tomorrow, I gotta see if I even like it. It's gonna be the thing to see if I enjoy the game or season 2. It's like a little litmus test. If I don't like it, then is it cooked? Dude, do you guys think I'll like it? I liked the first season so far when we played, right? With Lee and Clem and Kenny, everybody that was there. It's just like, will season 2 also hit pretty good? You will? Okay. Season 1 to season 3 is great. Okay, fine. I'll hear you out. It has a lot of depth. I believe you. Fine. Let's do it. I will believe the chat. Roblox. Nah. I don't think Roblox is my flavor right now. Repo. There's gonna be a Lethal Company update, dude. I actually want there to be the Lethal Company update to come sooner so I have an excuse to play with my friends a little bit more again. That'd be fun. Yeah, Walking Dead, Subliminal, Hello Neighbor, give that a shot. Walking Dead Season 2. Wednesday and Thursday, I'm going to be locked in on recording and getting my deadlines done. And then Friday... Huh. I don't know. I could just have it be more Walking Dead. This could be a anything goes kind of day, right? Wing it, yeah. I don't know, but we'll do something. Maybe this is it? That's my schedule? This one? Hand cam League of Legends? Give me $1 million and I'll do that for the rest of the year. How about that? I will, for $1 million, I will play nothing but hand cam League of Legends and climb to Challenger. How about that? Yeah. You guys can see my femboy desk mat. But then at that point, I'm bringing a new audience. You guys gotta understand, if I do that, it's like... Because I'm a variety VTuber. Once I start playing League of Legends on stream for like months upon months, you're going to bring in a lot of new people from the League community. That might be unsavory. We are self-aware. League of Legends players are very self-aware of what they are. Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly. I heard of this, but I don't know. I don't know, bro. Let me see. Fatal Frame. Let me look it up. It's like, it didn't call to me. And I don't know anything about Fatal Frame because I didn't grow up with it and I didn't... I'm just not sure. Yeah, it's okay. A A random RPG Maker horror. I haven't played. Oh, you know what I was going to play? I was going to play The Crooked Man. It's this like RPG horror game, right? That's in the same vein as like Aoni and Ib and Witch's House, like all the stuff that I love. But I've never played The Crooked Man before. And that's something I've always been sitting on for a long time. And I'm just like, do I want to play that? How long is that game anyways? Let me look it up. Crook Man game length. It takes 4 hours to complete. Huh. Oh. Well, that's not that long. That's not bad. What is that? It's stuff that I like, okay? Maybe it's stuff that you wouldn't like, because you don't know taste. God. I think, yeah. Maybe I could consider that for Friday. We'll see. Seems more like a story, spooky thing, right? It's decent from what you remember. Yeah, there's not a lot of horror game, RPG type of games these days, is there? I think that medium is kind of falling off, and it was very prevalent in like the early 2010s to 2016ish, and it's like there's still some, but it's not as. I think like the most notable ones are definitely like Omori, Aoni, Ib, and Witch's House. Those are like the ones that come to mind immediately. And Mad Father, yeah, those are great too. I remember those. I think this is it. This is my schedule, dudes, for the for up until next Sunday. I just gotta take a screenshot of this for myself so I remember. Okay, hold on. It's gonna look big on the screen for a second, but I just, you know, it's for me. Hold on. Okay, we got them all. W schedule. Hell yeah. At least I have a schedule. And this is around the same time. Like, I mean, at least you guys know that I will be streaming at the regular around 7, 8-ish PM PT, right? It's always gonna be like around the same time that I stream usually these days. It's what I'm used to. Unless I decide to be crazy and just stream in the middle of the day for fun like I did before. I love it, dude. Y'all don't know. Oh, come on. I love those video games. I love pixel RPG horror so much. You don't know, man. I think I have. I want to see if I have this old art of let me find it. There's really good art of my VTuber with like the Ib cast. Let me look for it, man. It was amazing. Hold on. Let me look at my files. I have a lot of art files, bro. Oh, the Backrooms movie, dude, is coming out in May. I'm excited to see that. I saw the trailer for it. I don't typically watch trailers often, but when I saw the trailer for the Backrooms movie, I was like, damn, okay, this is exciting. I'm interested. Oh, I found it. Here it is. This is great. This is great art. Look, the gang's all there. It's so pretty. Yeah, I love it a lot. What's the game? It's Ib. An old one. They did get a remake from like what in 2021, 2022. I remember we played that remake as well on stream. There should be a VOD for it somewhere. It usually always is a VOD. So yeah. I think let me see. There's not really many games I'm looking forward to coming out in like the next couple months either. I think I'm just trying to plan out like recording projects and songs and other things for when a lot of friends are going to be coming by during the summer too. So, yeah. The only movies I'm looking forward to right now are like the Mario one and the Backrooms one. I don't. What Ryan Gosling movie? Oh wait, are you talking about the Project Hail Mary? I heard about that. Yeah, heard about that one. I don't know anything about it though, but maybe I'll check it out. Like I said, I'm still on my movie shit. I do like me some good movies. But I'm gonna probably see Mario. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe in a few weeks from now. I need people to watch it with. That's the thing. I don't think anyone's really that interested in watching it. Like shit, who do I go? Maybe I'll just go by. Maybe I'll go by myself. Yeah, fuck it. Screw it, man. Maybe I'll just go by myself and watch the movie. Watch with Numi. True. I could ask Numi and some friends, but I don't know. She probably already watched it. I'll text her maybe and see what's going on. I haven't hung out with her and a bunch of the girlies since like Japan in December. Yeah. Okay. Dude, I've been yapping for like 2 hours already, man, and all we're doing is just talk about the song. I've talked about the song for like maybe 2% of the time, and then everything else was just like life. I'm talking about life, giving you some knowledge, right? You know what? Hey, ask me a question. Ask me any kind of question you want. It could be to do with like Shoto, streaming, content, my rats. Got a good question for me. I'll answer it. Screw it, man. I'm in one of those moods. Lore videos? I stopped doing... Bro, those lore videos were so expensive to make, man. It's so much money for just like, you know, a little passion. I'm just like, fuck, I don't think I can do it anymore. It was too expensive and like it still is. I'm like, I don't think I can. What's it like having a boyfriend? I wish I knew, man. What's your favorite Keshi song? My favorite Keshi song? Let me see. I think right now it's Soft Spot. It's this one right here. It's so like... Listen to this. Listen to the chorus. It's just so... Oh... It's so good, man. It's honey. It's so good. Yeah, fuck, I love that song so much. Just to Die so much better. I love a lot of his songs. I've been listening to him since 2017, okay? Since 2017. I've been there for 9 years. OG listener. Alright? I'm just saying, before anyone tries to accuse me of LARPing. I love how that's a common word now. People was like, oh, this guy a LARPer. You LARPing. Oh, you don't know about a fucking LARPer, right? Tourist, LARPer. It's like those two words. It's funny though, because like there hasn't been like a good word to describe someone like that's pretending to be a part of like they pretend to know about what goes on. Like they have extreme knowledge of a certain fandom and shit like that. And it's like, oh, you're fucking tourist, you LARPer. I don't know. But yeah. Okay, any other questions? Any other questions? I got distracted by Keshi. Yeah. LARPing means like cosplay sorta? No. Not in the context that that we use. Come on. Anything. It could do with content. It could do with streaming. Any collabs coming up? Nope. I'm on my own shit right now. I like doing my own thing right now. I feel like I'm scared of other people. Except for people that I'm really chill with, but I don't know. There hasn't been good games to do collabs for, to be fair. How about that? Just think about it. There's not a lot of good games. How do you feel about Kenji? I like the guy a lot. He's cool. He's chill. Good guy. Has Michi's predictions come true? I feel, yes, one of them has come true in terms of, taking my time. it's really just about taking your time and one step at a time. It's been working out for me with projects and work instead of trying to do too much all at once. So that prediction is like, yeah, it was pretty accurate. I like that. Yeah, she was right. What was your dream job before you start streaming? Let me dead ass right now, guys. If I didn't have a love for content creation and streaming, you know what I would be doing right now? I would either be one, trying to climb the ranks of cancer research, trying to make it into big corporations, right? And being part of like big teams to be like those trailblazers that really know what they're doing when it comes to it. And I might have gone to medical school and get a doctorate like at that point, just say fuck it, medical school, so I can be more obligated or like qualified to have like better ethos with my just better credibility. I would just have more credibility with like the things I do and the teams that I worked with, and just like worked up the ladder like that if I just didn't do streaming. If I didn't do that, then the other option, right, was either owning a bakery, cafe type of thing, like trying to do entrepreneur as a bakery cafe thing, or learning how to be a brain surgeon, because I'm really good with one thing I really learned was that whenever I do stuff with my hands and tools, I'm very careful. So I'm like, oh, and I watched a lot of videos back then of people doing open brain surgery and like connecting certain tubes or like stitching certain things or like cutting a connection in the brain and stuff like that because of like too much pressure from maybe a vein or artery, like maybe a nerve is wrapped around something. And I thought that was really cool. I'm like, ooh, I want to do that too. But it takes 20 years to be a brain surgeon. So I'm like, oh no, never mind. I don't want to do that after all. 20 years! But it makes sense because honestly, I wouldn't want somebody that's fresh out of 4 years of college to be working on my brain, bro. Right? That's my brain. Like, you guys gotta understand, they're here, they're studying and working so hard so they don't kill you. It's never gonna be that easy. Like, there's people that I went to college with that are still studying right now, right? They're still studying to do what they want to do. And good for them. I got massive props to them. Good job. I just couldn't do it. I can't think. The idea of doing what? The most brain surgery I've ever done is on rats. I've done rat brain surgery before. Like I've done multiple ones where it's just like, okay, cutting open their skull and installing like certain delivery systems to like a specific area of the brain, right? Like you got to put like a hole in their skull and then like install like this little how do I describe it? Like it's to make the drug get delivered easier into the brain and slowly at a certain rate. I did a lot of that type of thing where it's like you had to, right, for this purpose of the study, because like you need to. That's the most I've ever done. Just rat brain stuff. That's it. Probably the coolest thing I've ever done, because there was like one or two other people there's only one other person at the company that was really good at it, and then they were seeing who else was confident enough to try, and I was like, I'll give it a try. Screw it, right? I have nothing to lose. And I did some practice, and they're like, wait, Shoto can really do this super well. Let's get him on some more experiments and contracts involving rat brain surgery stuff. And I'm like, okay, sure, I'll do that. While I was doing cancer stuff on the side as well. So if you weren't allergic to cats, would you have one? Okay, you want to be for real? If I wasn't allergic to cats or dogs or animal dander, I would definitely have a cat right now, okay? As much as I said like, yo, I hate cat boys and shit or whatever, and cats are like dumb and stupid, I would honest to God have a cat right now. Yeah. I like those fuzzy little fuckers. Bullshit with fur. I would have a black cat for sure. One black cat and maybe a rag doll. Yeah. I like black cats a lot. They're my favorite. Yeah, I like them. I love animals. You guys know I grew up with a lot of animals. I love them so much. Like, whenever my rat, because sometimes my rats, or like whenever I've handled animals in the past, you know, they've hurt me before, but I never get mad at them because it's just like they're animals. It's like, it's normal. Like when I was first raising my rats, I got bit a lot because, you know, I'm learning how to properly understand, because a lot of rats, this is just rats specifically, and this applies to a lot of different pets. They have different personalities. You gotta like understand each animal, if they're like smart enough, do have their own personalities. Dogs, cats, rats, birds, right? Smarter than you think. And you gotta understand how they act, right? And you gotta adjust for how they are, because some are more like hormonal, some have different behavioral patterns of being a little bit more aggressive. You do certain things like this or that, and they don't like certain. It matters. You gotta pay attention to that stuff, right? And that's why I hate pet owners that like get mad or lash out their pets or like throw their cats and stuff. Like I will never forget that. That pisses me off, bro. Because it's like you suck as a pet owner, right? I think a lot of people don't deserve to be pet owners because they just have them as aesthetics, bro. I'm gonna say it right now. So many people have pets just for the sake of it as like a decoration, right? They just want a fucking decoration next to them because it's cute or whatever, right? Like, shut the fuck up. It pisses me off, man. Like, you don't deserve that dog. Only people do that. And same thing with kids too. But kids, I feel like when people have kids, it's like sometimes I just feel it's to save a broken marriage. Is that not, a lot of people times like when I see that happen, it's like either these people are like having a broken marriage and think a kid will solve it. No, that ain't gonna fix your shit, bro. You gotta work on each other for a sign to have life and bring in, because in my opinion, having and being responsible over another living being, a kid, right? Having your own child, that's your priority now. Like you need to prioritize that because you decided to have that in your life, right? Um Ideally, and it's like some people just, I feel like they do it for the sake of maintaining a crumbling relationship or just for fun. It's like they don't think too much about it, and it's like, damn, right? It's sad with pets though, and animals. Like I said, a lot of people have dogs and cats as just decoration, right? It makes them look cuter, prettier, or like sometimes I feel like they don't even give a fuck about their pets. Like you can tell who loves their pet. Oh my god. When you're an animal lover, you know who fucks with their pets and who loves them to death and they care so much about them. Like it's obvious to me, all right? Like it's one of those no bullshit type of things. I can see right through that a lot. And I guess a good example of someone that I know that loves their pet, Mi Young. She loves Nabi so much. And it's just like it makes me so like my heart gets so full of like joy whenever I see her interacting with Navi. I'm just like, oh, you love, oh, it's so cute, man. That's another that's a good example of one that I can think of, right? Yeah. I don't like how certain pet owners move. It makes me upset. How do you feel about people dyeing their pets like with safer and non-toxic kind? I don't know. I just wouldn't do that personally. I don't like that. Me. I mean, if it doesn't hurt them, it's not toxic, right? And you just want to have fun. It's just something cute. Like, okay. I don't know. I don't think I'd like it. It's not for me. I would never do that if I had a dog or a cat though. Because I don't know too much about that. And it's something I only learned about recently. It's like, oh, people actually do that. They like dye their pets, bro. Like what? I didn't know that was a thing. But I thought like when pets like looked at different colors by an accident, like, oh shit, I don't know, maybe you were fucking painting and then they just got into the paint by accident and now they look a little different. It's like, oops, right? But people do that on purpose. It's like, oh, well, I don't know. Not me. Can't do that. But here's one thing though, as somebody that's I love animals, but at the same time, being allergic to a lot of them just sucks so much, which is why I hope I can get like a vaccine to make myself less allergic to them or like have less of a reaction. Um, I don't deal well with cats nearby me. I get allergic so bad. I remember, like I told you guys the horror story. I could not sleep that one night. I was staying over at a friend's place, and she had two cats. It was miserable. I was sneezing. I was coughing. I was just like, I couldn't do it. So these days, I can't go to like cat cafes. When there's a stray cat, I try to avoid it at all costs. But here's the fucking stupidest part: is like, dude, these cats know. Anytime I'm out somewhere, like in public or at a friend's place or just somewhere that just happens to have cats, they want to approach me. I'm like, no, get away from me, little dude. I don't want to be near you. I need my, otherwise I'm going to go and sneeze like crazy. It's like, I don't want to, you're cute or whatever, but I don't fuck with you like that. You're going to ruin my nostrils. I'm going to start sneezing like crazy. My eyes are going to water. It's like, they know, they're smart. Those motherfuckers are smart. They can tell when someone's trying to avoid them and they want to get close. And like, okay, at that point, it's like, all right, you're messing with me. It's stupid. Random, thank you for the 200. My guinea pig once fell inside of the toilet, and you probably never panicked more in your life, bro. I've been trying to like train my rats a little bit more with water so that they can like take showers. Well, not like take a shower, but because right now I have they're very cleanly on their own. Rats are very cleanly creatures, dude. I dare might argue they're more cleanly than cats and dogs, because the amount of times I've seen my rats groom themselves is insane. They groom each other a lot. They lick each other, and they're so clean and they smell so nice. Like, dude, it's so funny because sometimes I like just sniff my rat and they just smell like laundry or bread and like a sweet smell, right? It's like, wow, why do you smell so good? Right? It's weird. But I've been trying different things like doing pet safe wipes to see if it's a good way to clean my rats and stuff like that if they're a little bit more dirtier than what I would like, so that they can, I don't know, just crawl around me. And it's like either that or teaching them how to shower themselves, right? And they seem to be okay with water. I'm just training them. I gotta give them like a little treat anytime. Like I like give them a bit of a bath in my bathtub, right? I think cat breath smells terrible. Yeah, unless you brush your cat's teeth, they smell great. But the mouth of an animal will always be like very bacteria infested, guys. Ugh, it is gross and very disgusting. So careful. Dogs smell worse. Yeah, they do. You're right. Like their breaths. Oh. Don't they? I don't know, man. But still, in the future, I'm okay with my rats. I would love to have a cat if I get over my allergy problems and stuff. Yeah. Says the dog boy. What the fuck are you talking about? I brush my teeth 3 times a day. Twice, more realistically, right? Twice is more realistic. Morning and night. Yeah. So my breath smells good. Shut up. I go above and beyond. I like floss. I have a water pick as well, right? I have mint, bro, right? I brush my tongue as well. You idiot. Yeah. But it's mostly brushing. Exactly. Brushing the tongue is a key. Dude, I think one of my biggest turnoffs in terms of like just being around people, like I need to like step away because I have a very sensitive nose. It's one of the things that bothers me sometimes is my sense of smell is very, it's annoying to a point because things are more intense than they should be. And it's the same thing with like people's breaths or odor or like the smell of fucking weed in the air in California. Sometimes it's just like, or piss from the streets. It's just like, oh, if you can smell it, it's like a lot worse for me. Think about it like that, right? Maybe there's some people that can empathize. I know there's people that have really sensitive noses too, but my nose is like, oh god. Same with perfume. Exactly. When I'm walking through a department store, because I like going to the malls and shit to just walk around with friends just for fun, right? Or some type of like a Bloomingdale or Nordstrom or Macy's, shit like that, right? In the perfume department area, when it's like so saturated with scents, I hate it. That's why I feel like I can't go into a Bed Bath and Beyond, and I can't go into like a Lush. All those kinds of stores have too many overlapping smells, and I hate it. It fucks with my nose. It's like that's the downside of having a really sensitive, like extreme sense of smell. It's just like, oh, I hate it, man. It's bad. But then it's good sometimes because like the good smells smell amazing. Like when I bake breads and cakes, ooh, the apartment smells so good, man. You don't get it. And that's also why I like having scent diffusers in my room. So I appreciate the people that have gifted me scent diffusers and stuff like that in the past because you guys are real ones. I like my room smelling a certain way and they're like more clean. It does a lot. Like I don't think people understand. I have like this whole formula sometimes for when I want my room to be. I knew when I moved out of my parents' place, I didn't want anything of like my work to do with my room. So my room is exclusively my comfort space. So it's like my bed, you know, my clothes are in there obviously, and just like cute little memories like photos and any kind of merch I have hanging up, plushies, right? TV, and yeah. It's comfortable. My games are in there too. And then my PC setup is outside of my room in a separate area. And I want to associate my room with like comfort and peace. And that's it. So like the smell and just the vibe, everything matters. Yeah. It makes sense. You got that Michi picture, by the way? No, I didn't. She said, motherfucker Michi says she was gonna update me next week. It's been a week, by the way. She hasn't updated me at all. It's okay. It's fine. I forgive her. You know why I forgive her? Because I still feel bad for tossing her into a snow pile back in Hokkaido. I still feel bad. It's like, dude, those I've been sending her so many fucking TikToks and Instagrams of like friends recording from behind, and they're like kicking their other friends from behind and pushing them into like the dirt or the snow, and then the caption is just therapy, and then they pan over to the beautiful like scene of nature, right? Because that's literally what I did to her. I like pushed her into snow twice, I think. But to be fair, that one of them was me defending myself. No, both of them were me defending myself. Actually, I was assaulted twice, so I was just defending myself by retaliating. It's okay, right? That's fine, bro. I think that's normal. That ain't no poor Michi, bro. What about poor Shoto? I was the one that got instigated on first, okay? What about me, bro? What about me? Your boy, like, hello? Come on. Has anyone ever confessed to you on Instagram? I don't know. I mean, I don't check my messages really on Instagram unless it's like someone I follow, really. So, I mean, I literally wouldn't know. So yeah, like, if they try to push me down, it's like they can't do it. Do you know or like Kenshi Yonezu? Bro, you're asking me if I like one of the most popular Japanese artists of all time. I knew him when he fucking went by his Vocaloid producer name back in the day. You chump. What kind of a question is that? God damn. That's the thing, bro. Oh my god, there's so many more people these days that are more open to like Asian shit. You know what I mean? Because I would say back in 2010s ish, to like 2010 to 2015, I feel like that was an era when there's like more niche Asian shit that's like anime, fucking what else? Just different types of Asian food. Like it could be anything from like Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Southeast Asian cuisine too. Like all that stuff was just seen as like weird to everybody else. Even boba too, right? Milk teas. All that stuff was like weird, I remember. Yeah, no one really fucked with it. And nowadays, it's like, it's so loved and accepted. Like people love and embrace it now. People love anime. People love Vocaloid now, right? I think VTubing got accepted a little bit more easier too because of that. Because of what that as well. It spilled over. Miku, yeah. It was like seen as cringe as hell, but now a lot more people have accepted it as like, oh yeah, this is pretty cool, right? Because you know, it's been cool. It been cool, bro. You're just late to the game because you're a fucking hater because you worked with, but you're like everybody else that just didn't get it. You just didn't understand it because you didn't want to understand it because you're a fucking chump. That's what you are. So many people are like that, dude. But hey, I'm happy these days because if it means like more people getting into it and like understanding the mediums for certain, like, because it has there's been a restriction of people like not being able to overcome that obstacle of cringe or seeing something as like a little more inferior compared to what they normally consume because it's out of their comfort space. But once they overcome that barrier and enter into the medium and enjoy it, it's like, damn, bro, now you get it, right? And I like that. I'm not trying to gatekeep, but like some people are arguing like, oh, we should gatekeep more because like it's getting more big and people are like ruining it and stuff. But I don't know, I'm just all for like having more people understand where I'm coming from, right? And it makes it more popular, it gives more opportunities to the space, like, and this applies to not only like anime music, Vocaloid, like food, right? It just any type of like creative stuff involving Asian media. It's like, that's cool, man, right? I like it. I'm always like on the side of for having more visibility on it personally, but I don't know, some people want to gatekeep it more. It's like, okay, like some people say, oh, we ain't gatekeeping hard enough. I'm like, I can see the argument for that for some people because like then you attract like a lot. When you attract a lot more people into something and it gets too big, you get a lot of weirdos and people that just don't get it and make your fandom or like the thing that you enjoy from that what used to be niche, they like kind of ruin it for you, right? I feel like that happens a lot though for any type of person that follows something like that grows and becomes more massive. It's like the life cycle, right? Something that starts off as like, you know, kind of tiny and then, you know, it gets more popular. And you liked how it was before it became like really popular. And then people start like, you know, pushing a certain agenda that isn't there. Or, I don't know. I'm just, you know what I mean? I think that's how it is for a lot of fandoms too. Or just a lot of media as well. But hey, like I said, maybe I just don't like gatekeeping shit. Unless I'm joking, I'm like, oh, I went out to this restaurant, right? And I could tell you guys about it because I'm gatekeeping because I don't want it to get popular. But I honestly wouldn't do that. I would. But it kind of sucks. It's like, imagine, okay, think about it like this. You have a pizza place you like to go to often on the weekend, right? And it's like your go-to place. You always go there in line, you get your food, and it's like, oh, wow, this is the best damn pizza I've ever had. And then all of a sudden, a few TikToks later, it blows up. And then now you can't get your pizza because there's so many people there, right? It's like, it's good for the business, but then the locals that like want to get it, it's like, oh, damn, now they can't really enjoy it as much anymore because it used to be their place. It used to be your special thing. And now you can't really do that because it doesn't have that anymore. And it's like too popular, right? It's like, it's good for business, but at the same time, it's like, damn, I guess what's like the morality behind that? How do you like answer that kind of question? Is like, it sucks, but at the same time, I feel like I'm more so on the side like, yeah, I'm happy the business is getting more business. I feel like that's what I usually lean towards, right? I'm like happy that it's getting more attention. That's me though. That's how I see things. I like that it gets more attention, but at the same time, it does suck because now it feels like it's not your special thing anymore, right? Sort of. That happened to a couple places for me back at home when I lived with my mom and dad on the east. Like, you can still be salty. Yeah, I think that's what I would feel like too. You can be salty about it and be like, damn, fuck, man, it got too big. But like at the same time, I'm happy. I'm happy people understand that this is like low key slept on, right? And now it popped off. It's great because it's like it makes you feel more validated for being there first, sort of, or being an OG. Like, oh, I was ahead of the game, and you understand like the beauty of it before anybody else did. So there's some merit to that, right? So there's still something there, right? But it's something for yourself. That's not like something you want to gloat about. It's just like something like, oh yeah, hey, I'm glad other people understand like why it's good and why I was late. I was right all along. Yeah, that mentality right there. But I don't like it when people try to make it all about themselves. Like, you know what I mean? People like rub it in your face like, I was here before you were and stuff, unless like they're trying to defend themselves. But like, no, it's like a no one asked situation. Like, who asked? And like, yeah, that's when you become annoying. Don't do that. Just be normal about it. Yeah, it's hard for people to be normal about that type of shit sometimes. You know what I mean? It's hard for people to be normal about that stuff. But hey, be humble. Yeah, be humble, man. Because I will say, like, maybe a good example here, if it applies to us, is like people that have watched me since maybe 2021, 2022 ish, early on. There are definitely some people that don't know me as well compared to somebody that only started watching me maybe last year in 2025. Like, there's definitely people that I feel like would know me better or like know about like the content I do and just how I operate as a VTuber, right? As opposed to somebody that is allegedly, you know, has been following me for a long time, right? There you go. Something like that, right? So, damn, we've been talking for a while. Guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. This is a good time to wrap it up for me. I just wanted to celebrate the song coming out. I've gotten to talk a lot already. This is a good time for me to go because I want to prepare lunch for myself. All right? Sound good? Yeah, thanks for hanging out. This was good. I liked it. Got to yap a lot. Damn, bro. So be sure to go like and comment, share the song, and share the new cover. Spread the word, bro. Go and spread the word. Mods, he's spamming. I don't give a fuck. It's my own channel. Yeah, go check it out on YouTube, right? And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what the fuck are you doing? Please. Thank you. I'll post the new Patreon audio like tomorrow. I think that's a good idea. I'll post it tomorrow. And yeah. Follow me on Twitter as well. Subscribe to my YouTube. Follow me on Instagram. I do be posting more stories there if you want more life updates and just seeing like what I'm up to out and about in my silly little self. And join the Discord if you want to see when I'm streaming next, because I usually post about it the day before. But we did talk about the schedule already, so I'll still post about it tonight that we're playing The Walking Dead Season 2 tomorrow. Sound good? Yeah. Yeah. Again, share the song, like the song, comment on it, please. It would help me a lot. And that's it. All right, guys. Take care. Bye-bye. See ya. Have a good day. I'll be back for some spooky shits on Sunday as well. So look forward to that. Okay, laters, y'all. Love you guys. Boop, 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 boop.